your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Chrissie is hilarious.
Chrissie, have you ever heard of the comedian Basha K. Ali?
No, that sounds like something you yell out before you blow up a plane.
30 seconds remaining.
But you know what good thing to say? I doubt it will stand up to something. I haven't been disrespectful to you at all.
I was very confused by the title, Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that's also what we call it when Ash takes off his shirt.
I shouldn't be up here. I should be in school on the other side of the ocean.
Happy Thanksgiving! Oh, turkey noises. Hello. Welcome to the Chrissie Mayr podcast. Chill, low-key, evening Thanksgiving stream. Hello. Hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Did we eat turkey? Sorry for being late and gay. Gonna blame it on the baby. Gonna blame it on Black Friday. No, Black Thursday. What is it? Dark Thursday? What do you call it? It's not just Black Friday anymore. They've backed it up to the whole week. And I had some things, you know, when you have some things in your cart and you're like, I'm just sick of looking at it. Just F it. I'm just going to buy them. I've decided I want to just dress the baby in Christmas themed clothing the whole month. I don't care what you say. Brown Thursday, Black Friday, Brown Thursday, Tan Wednesday, Dark Thursday. Okay. You know, sometimes the deals are not even that great. Amazon, I'm looking in your general direction. They like put it in red. I'm like, it's $2 less. Okay. I'm wise to your tricks. Big shout out to my mother-in-law who cooked all of the Thanksgiving food. And I thought to myself a couple days ago, the least I can do is bake a pie. You know, I was like, I started doing this. I was like, let me get my pie making hands out of retirement. Let me dig up my recipes and whatnot. I even hit up Josie, the redhead libertarian. I'm like, girl, you got any apple pie recipes for me, for your homegirl? And she was like, just follow Betty Crocker. I don't know what to tell you. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm hyped. And she gave me her pie crust secrets. I was like, I'm ready to do this. And my mother-in-law was just like, just go. She goes, no, just go buy one from the store. I know you don't have time. I know you don't have hours to slave over an oven. You have a baby. And I was like, you're right. Okay. No, screw it. Next year. No, I will. I will bake a pie. I will bake a pie. Bake my words. I will bake one between now and Christmas. Okay. I can't just go a whole year without making a pie. It feels unnatural. I just don't want to get out of practice. I don't want to like get a fucking carpal tunnel. I've lit a candle. This one's called Breathe. What's up, guys? There's nothing wrong with Deranged lunatic, you must have a bunch of lazy women in your household who do not care about you, who do not love you, deranged lunatic. I'm just really sorry to say this. If you have women in your life making you pies with pre-made crusts, they don't care about you, okay? That is the most half-assed. The whole point of making a pie is making the crust, because it really, the effort to benefit ratio is like really insane. It's crusts intimidate people in ways that they shouldn't. It really takes very little effort to make a crust, and like go ahead and like make the crust, and then that's going to impress people threefold. Okay. Sure. You show up with a pre-made crust. It's tidy looking. It's, it's not messy. It's very compact. It's not crumbling. There's not like bits breaking off under the tinfoil as you commute to your holiday destination. However, not that I look down on the pre-made crust. Fine. I do look down on the pre-made crust. Don't bother making a pie then. Just don't bother. The pre-made crust, I feel like, is acceptable only if you're gonna do like a chocolate pudding pie situation. If you have a loose filling, sure. But with apple pie, cherry pie, any of the other pies, I think it's unacceptable. I think it's really just butter, flour, sugar, salt. That's it. Or if you're a Crisco person, Crisco in lieu of butter. But sorry to inform you that the women in your life don't care about you. Metalhead Madman, thank you for the orange boy. Thank you for the orange boy. La 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 la. Chrissy, which side do you stand on, turkey or ham? There is a correct answer, and it's ham. No, ham is for Easter. Turkey is for Thanksgiving. Ham could also be, well, shoot. When it comes to Christmas, what is the correct answer, turkey or ham? Christmas turkey, Christmas ham. I guess both. I guess you could do both. I know Tim Dillon would tell me that there's one correct answer for that, but if you're having ham on Thanksgiving, what's wrong with you? Again, the women in your life, there's something wrong with them all. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure, thank you for the yellow boy. Hey, Chrissy, have you seen Alex Stein spreading the lore of Nick Rekieta to the fish tank audience? The story of Nick is being used as a cautionary tale. I regret to inform you, I am unfamiliar with Fish Tank. Is that a reality show? Wow. Yeah, I'm amazed. Like this Nick stuff blew up over the summer. It is about to be December, folks, and we are still talking about this. God bless everyone who is grifting off this topic. Keep it going. Push-ups! I heard baby Frankie made some gravy. He did. He made some gravy this morning. I put him in a very cute Thanksgiving outfit from my fabulous mother-in-law. She bought this Thanksgiving outfit months ago. I was very excited to put it on him this morning. Hello, what does he do? He shits it all up before noon. He shat right up his back. In fact, I took over, Frank was napping him, and then I took over napping him so that he could go eat something. And by napping, I mean like, okay, he's very much needs to do contact naps. So like we hold him while he naps. Basically, like we lay down in bed and like cuddle him and he naps. So when I took over, I'm like, this baby smells like Dookie. I was like, I smelled that poop, but I didn't want to wake him up. I'm like, if he's not bothered by it, I'm not going to wake him up to change him. So we just sat there for almost 2 hours. He was stewing in his own juices. He was fermenting it. It was baking in there. And then when he woke up, I'm like, oh, I was like, I gotta get this out of you. Gotta get this off you. And it was just up to the middle upper of his back. A lot of poop. And anyway, the onesie had to go into the wash. But the pants were spared, and he actually wore kind of like brown overalls. So I guess it helps when you buy the baby brown clothes. You maybe don't even see if they shit them or not. Night Owl, the hair is looking even more amazing than usual. Thank you. Wow. I zhuzhed it with a little dry shampoo, and I mixed up my part, and really, it is like a wig. I haven't really brushed it today. I have not brushed this hair today. But it does hold its shape. I don't know. It holds curls. That's one good thing about my hair. It can hold a curl, but it doesn't like to be made straight. That's for darn tootin'. Like if I were to try to the only people that can straighten this out is the hairdresser. Then it looks good for a couple days. But if I try to do it myself, it's like pig pen where it'll be kind of straight and then smooth down, and then over time it'll do what it wants. It'll bug back out. Yes. What is wife, Jack? Happy Plague Doctor. Is it like that quiz? Anyway, welcome to the low key Thanksgiving stream. Did you guys travel for Thanksgiving? Did you stay home? Did you cook? Did you not cook? Are you exhausted? Metalhead mad again. Thank you for the yellow boy. The ladies in my life aren't to blame. Turkey is just bland, dry, and tasteless. I will die on this hill. Again, regret to inform you, metalhead madman, the women in your life do not care about you. There is a way to make turkey moist, juicy, fun, and exciting. And it begins with the brining process. I would say, what are you doing to the turkey before it hits the table? I would like to know about the process there. I would like to know what your gravy situation is. We made turkey for the bean. We took some pieces of turkey off and we have this like jazzy little baby food processor thing. It's like a baby blender. And we put the turkey in there and we put some gravy in there, blended it up, and it was like this delicious mush. It's like this delicious turkey mush that he ate. He couldn't get enough of it. He was like, nom, 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 nom. And he had some of his fruit. And then he had some sweet potato. And he wore his Trump bib that one of his uncles gave him for his christening. Not the uncle that for some reason supports Kamala. The good uncle. Okay, we're going to kick it off. Uh-oh, Deranged Lunatic is back. He's upset with me now. Did you hear Danny Ann baby announcement? Who's Danny Ann? Donnie on? Donnie on? Donnie on. I don't know who this is. Should I? No, I don't know who this is, but whoever they are, congrats on the baby. That's always exciting. Trump bib is best bib. It is. And it's big. It's a big bib. It goes down like past his stomach. Okay. While I was napping the baby today, I was just kind of like holding him and I was watching on repeat old Thanksgiving Day parades, like from the 80s. I was like, oh man. I was really watching stuff from the 80s really reminds me obviously of the 80s, but also like a time when my parents were alive and like just what it was like and like family holidays. And like while you're a kid and even like in your 20s, you just get to this place where you think it's going to last forever. You think that like this is going to be your holidays every year forever. You just don't see them ending or changing anytime soon. And now looking back, it's like those years were so precious and like what I found to be like boring, like, oh, my mom was a horrible cook, never made enough food, it didn't taste good. She wasn't like she didn't really care about making enough food. She didn't like cooking. She didn't like hosting. She didn't like having enough. She the opposite. Again, I was raised in the opposite of an Italian household. Italians, they have to have lots of food. Everyone eats plenty. Everyone could take home food if they wanted. It's like there's always enough, always plenty, always left over, and you're always eating it for the rest of the week. I was raised in a, I guess, Norwegian German hybrid household where you are shamed for taking more than one helping. Again, I'll refer back to the Easter of, God, I forget the year, but My mom famously said, "The meat is for the men," when I tried to help myself to some ham. And, I quickly learned, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "But there's only, like, 3 guys here. Dad, grandpa, and my brother." What's the point of this? Anyway, I miss that now that my parents are both dead and, my childhood house is long gone, like, long sold off. But you know what is cool? Childhood house belongs to, this girl I went to high school with. And she wasn't in my class, she was a couple years ahead of me. So that's pretty cool. Like, if I really a couple years ago when I went back to Long Island to get my marriage license, I went and, like, drove past the house and, like, I actually got out and, like, it could have been it could have gotten way worse. I could have come off way creepier than I did, but I kinda, like, waved to them, and I explained who I was, and she's like, "Do you wanna come in?" And I, like, came in. This was probably in, like, 2023. So this was, like, last year, or maybe it was 22. No, it's probably, like, beginning of 23, because that's when I was getting all my marriage stuff together. She let me come in, took a tour of the house. I could see everything she had done differently to it. That was pretty cool. But now that house just seems like ages ago. It seems like Chrissy 1.0, and I feel like I'm on Chrissy, like, 3.0 or 4.0 now. So, if your parents are still alive, people, enjoy them while you can. Do not try to change them. You have to accept them 100% as they are. Love the parts of them that you can and forgive the parts of them that annoy you. And that's just it. Because when they're gone, you're going to feel like an asshole for being like irritated at the small things, and it's all small shit. Uh, to Rage Lunatic. Donnie on direct. You did a stream with her once. This doesn't surprise me at all. This is what happens when you have the memory of a goldfish and your baby eats your brain. You don't remember people you've done streams with. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't remember this person. Anyway. Damn it, Chrissy, don't make me sad. I'm not trying to make you sad. I'm just giving you realness and facts. Because when your parents are gone, you will never think of you might think of the things that annoyed you about them, but you will always focus on the positive things. Your brain kind of forces you to mostly remember them in a positive light, unless, something horrible happened. Like, obviously, if your parents abused you, that's a different story. But, like, generally, you'll miss just the good things and you'll forget about the bad things. Because I remember that. I remember when my parents were still alive, I would get very hung up on the shit about them that annoyed me. Ba-da-da-da-da. And now they're both dead, but it's okay, 'cause these feelings tend to pop up around the holidays, and everyone gets a little depressed sometimes. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. No. Yes. And now we watch balloon fails. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade Balloon Accidents Compilation. Let's watch accidents. Let's watch some accidents. Oh, why did I bring this up? Oh, yeah, because I was watching the old Thanksgiving Day footage. One of my favorite Thanksgiving memories was the year that I worked for a company. I have had, I'm not exaggerating, 15 day jobs. I'm very good at getting fired. No, I've lived a life, people. So one of my day jobs, I worked at a talent agency that represented news talent. So people such as Lori Doone, uh, Carmen Brown of CNN at the time. I don't know if she still works there. And a lot of, like, beginning, like, low entry level reporters just starting out, they'd have to move out to, like, Alaska and then work their way back to a relevant market, which is what I thought I wanted to do in college. Thank God. Ugh. Anyway, so I worked for one of the main agents, and the office was where was it? I think it was on Broadway. It was right on the path of the Thanksgiving parade. So one year, that job was like, "Hey, if there's gonna be a bunch of us watching the parade. If you want to invite your family up to the office on Thanksgiving and watch the parade, go for it." And I was like, "Indeed, I will. I will do that." So I think I had my mom, my sister, and I think my dad uh, all came into the city. So and I think my brother something with his job or something, he couldn't be there on Thanksgiving Day, but he was gonna be able to be there the following day. So we all, like, just watched the parade and, we kinda skipped real Thanksgiving, and we just I don't know, we ate, like, street meat and pretzels and shit, and, it was really neat. We could see that was, like, one of my favorite New York City memories. We watched the parade, from the office of the talent agency I worked for. And then, that was it. Oh, if Chrissy went that direction, we'd be watching someone else and mocking clips of her having a meltdown over the election. Oh, I remember being right out of college, and one of the jobs I interviewed for was like an assistant to like a high level person at Fox, and I remember like cringing that I had to interview for a job at Fox, which is so funny. Fast forward, like not now, but then there was a time that would have been cool for me to work for Fox. Wraith, what's up, Wraith? Happy Thanksgiving, all. Favorite parade balloon. I kind of like it's not a balloon, but the turkey I've spent a lot of time watching these old Thanksgiving parade videos today, and they always wheel out the turkey. The turkey, I think, is in the beginning of the parade, and then Santa's at the end. The turkey is creepy, and it always has, like, eyes that, like, blink and wink independently of one another. It's like it has these big, like, flapping eyelashes that, like, really look unsettling. Whoa! Oh my god, the humanity that happened in mere seconds. The wind had to be very angry that day. The sea was angry. Let's watch that again, and let's just hope that children, are not watching this. If your children are up, hide them, cover their eyes, shield them from the horrors of this. Barney impaling himself on a light post. Ah! And then, my god, it rips open and you see that the inside of the balloon, it's just kind of like pillows. Be funny if it was filled with blood. And then, like, God, there's no salvaging that at all. There's no people on the ground or like, maybe if I move my string this way." No, there's nothing you can do. Oh god, what a mess. Candy cane, you think what could go wrong? This is the simplest, most boring balloon. This is on the Upper West Side. Like, what could go wrong? It's just becomes a J. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's probably easy to clean up. That's very manageable. Same thing, another angle. Womp womp. Oh, it's Spider-Man. He's about to do the shocker to an unsuspecting lady in the audience, in the crowd here. Oh, I know exactly where this is. This is Central Park West. And, this is like a really bougie building for super rich people. I forget the name of the building. Remember when people other than illegal migrants lived in lived in the buildings in New York City? That was a time. You would think that they would trim the trees along the friggin' parade path before the damn parade, but, you know, that would be the smart move. Oh, yep, his arm got it.
Problems forced unexpected exits for the
Oh,
quick
that was
bunny.
quick.
Maybe that Nestle's has a little beer in it.
Beer? Oh.
Today, winds gusting up to 20 miles an
Oh,
hour
no,
battered some
this
of the
is so
parade's
scary.
giant balloons.
Ah!
Poor Rex the dinosaur was blown into a
Whoa.
light pole, and he.
That's frightening. What a frightening balloon. Do we even know what dinosaur what show this is from? 93. Wow, weren't those years good old days? Anytime before cell phones.
A
Wow.
crosswind shoves the wild thing into a lamppost, puncturing a
Where the wild things are. We know they're in New York City, plummeting to the ground.
vital section of the balloon.
Sonic. Oh, got him right in the cheek. Wow. Uh-oh. Oh my God, a head falling off. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see. Humanity. Look away, children. Snowflakes are like, oh my God, just don't fall on me. God damn it. This head is hanging on by a thread. No spine, nothing in that snowman. What is this? What is this from? Ooh. How hard can this really be? Oh, he's really looking alive.
That's so sad.
What's happening? This looks fine. That looks fine. Garfield! Here comes Garfield, the fat, lovable, lasagna-loving cat.
Look who's here!
Look
America's
who's here.
Oscar-loving, Emmy-winning Garfield the cat.
Like my face.
It'd be great to be a balloon announcer.
Terrific! This is just such a great view. Now this roly-poly guy joined our airborne menagerie.
Uh-oh, Uncle Sam. No, Uncle Sam, no! Oh, the head is collapsing. Going night-night. That's all. That was quick. Oh, Thanksgiving in New York, Rockefeller Center. Oh, this is exactly what it looked like when I used to work there. Yeah, that's the thing. It never really changes. Let's watch another one. Wraith. Happy Thanksgiving, all. Favorite. Oh, we already did that. I would say favorite parade balloon is whichever one is bursting open. Push-ups. You can borrow my parents if you don't mind boredom. I love boredom. If you can't be bored with people, then you don't really love them. 90% of the businesses have boarded up now. Yeah. Yeah. He's not. You tell the kids, like, he's just sleeping. He's just taking a nap. Do. Okay. I just bought the bean a snowman costume, and I am unapologetic about that. I bought him a snowman costume, and I bought him an elf costume, and he's gonna wear both, and he's gonna like it. And I will take many photos. Okay, Thanksgiving fails for the whole family. Ooh, AFV, America's Funniest Videos. This was a fun show back in the day. Oh, I love a beagle. A beagle is always like trying to talk to you.
Green beans.
Don't let me go.
A fat person should never be on a Segway. You always know what's going to happen when these videos start out like this. Obesity and Segways do not go together.
See, this is me. Just eat.
Oh, good. Good to bring someone down with you. Oh, this is some kind of little, see, a boxer, like a boxer mix.
Take your bitch for a ride.
Uh-oh, there goes your pants.
What? What?
I missed it. Is this person announcing a pregnancy? Let's see.
Take your bitch for a ride.
That has to be on purpose.
What? What?
They're all screaming. That's great. The old whipped cream and the sleeping mouth trick. Ooh, a turkey. Ooh, 2 turkeys. What a magnificent creature. Yeah, he's kind of sexy now.
Oh my god.
Oh, aren't they cool looking? Was he trying to bag this one? What do you call the are they giblets? What is the hanging neck skin on the turkey? And also, what is the hanging nose skin that's over the beak? If you guys could tell me the technical term for that, that would be helpful. Wow, big ass bird.
Having our Thanksgiving meal, I'm so thankful for things God given out. Sorry, I bit my finger.
That's a fun thing to do with family.
This is good stuff.
Are you gonna go see
Just use a fork. Oh, look at this little bub.
Grammy Barb in Pittsburgh today for Thanksgiving?
Oh, how cute.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
He always looks sad.
Can you eat some turkey?
Oh. Oh. Ugh, the cat. Eating like turkey bones. Listen, that's a big bear. Who is buying a bear this size? How do you even get that in your car?
There we go.
Oh my god.
Look,
That is amazing.
Dogs outside. That's cute.
Literally,
Oh my god, there's a hole in the screen. Okay, you got to get that fixed, guys.
I want some more, but I don't want to. Oh my god. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have. No. What? Oh my god. Look at it. She's eating off the fork. No, don't do that. There's something. Jimmy, there's something else in there.
In the turkey?
I can't do it. I can't do it. Can you do it? Can you get your hand in there? Can you just take it out?
what was in there? I thought for sure a gerbil was gonna run out. Has anyone ever had to scoop out the innards of a turkey before? It really does feel the gizzards, thank you, not innards.
Take it off. Oh, I'm not losing this, man. Slip his hand right in.
Let me be a good son for this.
What?
Come on, man.
Gonna empty the trash.
I'm trying to become an actress. It's so funny.
Mom.
What? You're not videoing me, are you, Micah? That's me.
Happy Thanksgiving.
No, not happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, the OG not Snapchat filter. Is that an Instagram filter? I don't know. Maybe it is Snapchat. Oh. Oh. Are people like, is this a normal thing where men just arm wrestle on holidays? Peter.
Hi. Hey, I don't know why you want my car. You good little guy?
Turkey gonna get you. Turkey gonna get you.
Oh, hello. You're going to have to move because I'm not going to be able to go.
Oh, that looks good. Oh, God. Hello, sir. I'm wearing a shirt. I'm a person.
What's wrong,
Oh,
puppy?
husky boy.
Did you excited for Thanksgiving?
What a beautiful coat.
Yes. We're almost there.
I love a brown husky. You don't see that too often. Oh.
I want the gravy, though. Where's the gravy?
Right, that's pornographic.
Okay.
I just like pick it up by the skin. Ah. Oh, God.
Don't faint. Okay, Jonah, get ready.
Whoa, that's a big one.
You got it, Mom.
Gotta brine it. Ugh.
No, hurry.
Put it in.
The wing is stuck.
Wow, it's a heavy one. I bet that's like a 30-pounder.
Wow.
From all here.
Here we go.
Uh-oh, pre-made crust.
Who did that?
Who did such a thing? Looks like somebody put their
Did it come like that?
candles in that pie.
All right, Chef Linda will be trying Hannah's dessert first.
What the hell is
Well,
that?
Hannah, this looks very, very good. And I see you learned from your first cooking lessons that you needed to put things in bite-sized pieces. And I see that you've done that. And that's very good that you listen.
Oh, family antics. She could throw up.
Mm.
It's not good. Oh, don't lie to her. Just say it sucks.
Looks like Chef Linda's
What even is this?
just enjoying it
You
so
gotta
much.
explain what it is. Wait, what do you think that was? It looked like something chocolate. It looked loose. What is this? Looks like Oreos. Cookie things. Exactly. If the crust were homemade, it would be good. Only 28 nights till Christmas dinner. Holy cow. That is soon. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It don't look good.
And I see you learned from. Mm. Mm.
Oh, Erica's your lights are up already? Good for you.
Looks like
That was in
Chef
chocolate.
Linda's
Oh, God, was it
just
human
enjoying it
excrement?
so much.
Who knows what it was? Oh, it's the old falling asleep with food in your mouth trick. Putting chips in there. Turkey versus deer. Wow. That's hardcore. It's literally like Thanksgiving versus Christmas. Oh, oh my gosh, she just dropped her shit.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let's all join hands.
Eating in the living room.
Look at that.
Oh, this is sweet. This is like one of those tables that like obviously extends out way past the kitchen. It's like anybody else have to ever like eat in the living room or the sitting room or like a non-food oriented room?
Let's all join hands.
Oh, she's got the little hands. Nice.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, how cute.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Look at the
Okay,
doodles.
girls. Eat your turkey.
Oh,
Okay.
the doodles.
Okay.
That's cute.
Happy Thanksgiving, John and Jamie. I hope you have a good day. Don't
Yikes.
eat too much.
Do not
I
put
love
the
you
camera
both.
this close
Tell
to your
everyone
face.
I said happy Thanksgiving. Bye.
the celebration, we welcome back our over 50
I can't stop this.
to watch one of their favorite television traditions.
Stop.
Yep.
Stop.
Should have
Stop.
rehearsed, Linda.
90th time.
I'm not zooming. I'm stopping.
Saying stop will not
Serious?
stop the video. Oh God! Why? Oh no! They burnt the marshmallows. Stupid.
A fire started. Is that
That's pure carcinogen. You gotta scrape that off and try over. Try again. Ooh. Naughty
started a
cat.
fire in the house.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I ordered this beautiful
That's pretty.
wreath.
That's a mess. Hold
But
on.
this
That is not a
is what
beautiful
we
wreath.
got.
That is not a beautiful wreath. That is a hot mess. That wreath is. You really want this wreath to take over your entire door. This is. If I saw this on somebody's door, I would be like, they're going through something.
Wreath. It is. It's
Okay.
quite beautiful. But this is what we got.
You're better off.
Hey, Say.
Oh, little tiny hat.
Hey, Say. Hey, Say.
Hello.
What are you doing? Happy Thanksgiving.
To get this fucking hat off me.
Hey, Say.
Get around here.
What? In what
Get on.
states do you think the turkeys
Go on now.
just run? Gone now. Like run up to you like this. Oh my God! It's a fucking deer in the window. That's so cool. Oh my God! It's
Potato
okay.
casserole, man.
I thought that was real.
Oh God!
Oh, that's great. That's so great. That really looks real.
Sweet potato.
Watch it again.
Get around here. Get on.
Go now.
Go on now.
It's like chips.
Oh God!
Man, that never gets old.
Sweet
Yeah.
potato casserole, mashed
Yeah,
potato.
you know what? We should all be punking our family members at every possible chance.
Potatoes, mac and cheese, broccoli, rooted vegetables,
Ooh.
grapefruit salad.
Ew, no.
And deviled eggs. There's more in the
No,
fridge.
no.
Sweet potato casserole, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, broccoli,
Fine.
rooted vegetables, grapefruit salad.
Grapefruit salad? Are they trying to do an ambrosia? This looks effing disgusting. What are there grapes in there? No one's eating that crap.
Salad.
Where are you from that people make this at all? Grapefruit salad. Good Lord.
Salad and deviled eggs. There's more in the fridge. Is everybody ready for Thanksgiving?
Okay, this is hideous. This is like nobody looks good with these things. There's obviously a dentist in the house or an orthodontist. Oh, they're fighting over the turkey. Oh, sliding.
Come over here, please. Say something. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, look silly in this. Oh, the turkey. Oh, it's covered in dirt. Oh no! All right, actually, this is not that bad. This is not a total disaster. You can salvage most of this stuff that didn't even flip upside down or hit the floor. So you gotta just carefully take things off, starting with the stuff on the table.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving.
Aw, honking back. Oh, wow. That's great. Play with your food. That was not as many fails as I thought. That's just good, wholesome, small town value fun right there. Just folks. That's what these videos are. Just folks being folks. That house is hideous. Oh. Here is more turkey fails. Oh, God. Oh, it's wet. It's on the floor. Not Chris's fault. It's their fault. Oh. That's great. Now her giblets are on the floor. Believe it or not, Turkey Fails Edition. Boom.
Whoa!
What? How does this happen?
Holy mackerel, good thing we're inside.
That is, oh God, look how burnt it is.
Dad burnt the turkey. Oh my gosh.
That's not a burnt turkey. It's just a Black Lives Matter turkey.
But that's burnt.
Turkey Lives Matter.
Weatherized.
Cue the National Lampoon Christmas Vacation.
Actually, let me get.
Let's order a pizza.
That's the turkey. Happy Thanksgiving, folks.
It's boiling. Oh my God, that's so scary. Wow. Has anybody ever brined a turkey this way? Like, is that normal to have flames? If so, is it normal to have that many flames? Damn. That's hardcore. That's a lot of flames, yo. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Say goodbye to that turkey. Oh, no.
That's why I didn't do that earlier.
Oh, no. You know what would this be great advertisement for? You know, like those blankets that you're supposed to throw over a fire. They're in everybody's Instagram algorithm, I'm sure. It is. I think it is a Midwestern thing. They have yards. They have space. They can have flames. Oh my God! No! It's still good. It's still good. Oh, the poor turkey. Whoa. That's insane. This seems to happen pretty often.
Yes, I did.
What is he cooking? His hat? You know, my dad on the grill. The grill is my domain. Don't bother. Classic dadism. Deranged lunatic. They're not brining a turkey. They're deep frying it. Oh, right. Right. Of course. Of course. This dad's being dead. Oh my God. It's black. That turkey deserves reparations. What you've done to him.
You're a brat. Mom,
Wow, that's some grill they have. Wow. He's like, should I flip it again? No, dude, I think it's done. It's toast. That is like fossilized. Wow, they're on this for a long time. Oh, whoa, no. Hard to try to hit the ball. He just wait. Did he just pick it up off the floor? To begin with? Oh, okay, a paper plate. A paper plate was on the floor. This is scary. Drop it and run, they're saying. Ugh! Why does it do that? Holy shit. That's so scary.
We're having a problem here on this Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, no.
Blazing fire out of control.
This is why we have side dishes.
Going down.
The Pilgrims knew
It's
this.
just a foil that's
The
on
Pilgrims
fire.
knew that we would burn our turkey and we need side dishes. He's trying to blow it out with his mouth. Stupid. Stupid.
Roll the turkey. Someone go grab some salt. Stop, drop, and roll. Baking soda.
Dude, all these people doing nothing. Not all in and around, not helping.
The turkey's ruined and we're so
Over
excited.
him, I'd be so pissed. Like, girl, just... Oh, wow, a snowy Thanksgiving. Wow, this is all happening under their wooden deck. Wow. Aw, little bean. Aw. Little bean getting chased by a turkey. If I were the mom, I'd be like, no, you chase that turkey. You tell him what's what.
Yeah. First thing we learned from experience is that you gotta turn the fire.
Are they cooking this turkey in their basement or their attic? What's with this fan here?
They don't like oil and grease don't mix. I don't know what to do.
Oh no! What? Why are they doing? No! Oh no!
You need a professional coat hanger wired up to do this.
Coat hanger? Oh my god! This is so scary. Get out of the way! Ah! Is that how long you need to fry it? No, probably longer than that. Oh my god! It literally, the fan is blowing the flames into the outside. That's scary. Oh my gosh. These are so scary to watch. Of course he's out here with nothing on his feet. That's how daddy do it. Oh, I burned his hand. Oh boy. So scary. Don't people know that this can happen? Oh, he's doing it with fire gear on. See, this is smart. It's in the middle of a parking lot. Fire extinguisher. I hope nobody's doing this inside their house. Oh, this looks like in the garage. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. What a mess. Why are they not doing this further away from the house? Oh my god.
Daisy, come here. Daisy, come here. Come here, girl.
What a disaster. Look at all that smoke. It's scary. Turkey's ruined. Just gotta wash the fire extinguisher off the turkey and it's still good. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh boy. Oh, that's so crazy. This is just like a fire compilation.
You want to try the baking soda first?
Oh yeah, the vinyl siding is fucked.
You know what? Yeah, I'll do something.
I don't know.
All right, this looks like a
Or
wooden
not
deck
country.
away from the house, but still,
And if it comes today,
I would do it
select,
away.
go get a pen.
Modern society is keeping a lot of people alive, clearly.
I don't know if you can see this.
Do, 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 do.
20 pounds of turkey, 5 pounds of bacon. I hope the annual fireball. Better watch the oven bits.
Look what I have, Sam.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It sounds almost like Roseanne Barr doing the countdown.
Oh, that's okay.
You didn't get burned, did you?
Yeah,
Happy
real
Thanksgiving,
bad.
guys. Happy Thanksgiving, Bear. You are in the kitchen. Happy Thanksgiving, Uncle Chris. Happy Thanksgiving.
Huh? What did you say?
Smells good, Auntie V.
Uh-oh, this is from the earlier.
Happy Thanksgiving.
This is from the earlier video. She's basting away. What could go wrong? Okay, so this is all her fault. Why was she no? I'm sorry, Mom. This is all your fault. You got the thing caught on the thing. It's not Chris's fault. Let's roll back to the videotape. Rolling it back.
Sweetie, smells so good. Looks so good.
Yep, the handle got caught in the grates. See the handle here?
Good. Looks so good.
Look at the handle. Look at that handle there. What? Down it goes. Whoop, and down she goes. Oh boy. What is he doing? Trying to cover the siding? Oh, why is he standing so close to it? Oh my god, what are they swinging the chicken in there? The turkey? He's just dropping it with his hands. Oh no, that's too bad. Oh boy. That's a burnt bird. Wow. Holy cow. Yep, I never need to fry turkey after seeing that. I am good. No thanks. Do 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 do. Dan Halen, thanks for the super chat. That turkey is so burnt it wants to invade Palestine. I'm laughing, but I don't understand the joke, but I think it's funny. Does that make sense? Chris absolutely got blamed for her falling. Yeah, when really, I hope he plays back the tape for her and he can go, Mom, the handle got caught in the grate. Yeah, yes, exactly. I'm good with the oven. No need to reinvent the wheel. Why would you put your turkey in that? Do you not know that fire burns? Yeah. These people make me mad. They're morons. They don't know what they're doing. If you do it right, deep fried turkey is delicious. I've heard that. I think I've only really had it once. My mom's best friend. We used to go over there for Thanksgiving. She lived in Hauppauge, which is like a bougie part of Long Island. And oh my God, she would have everything, all the bells and whistles, all the fanciest stuff. So many appetizers, all of the wine. My God, we would get so drunk. My mom's friend Andrea, yeah. And then my dad would always like pride himself on the fact that he doesn't really like eat. He would always say like, "Oh, I eat to live. I don't live to eat." That was one of my dad's catchphrases. Like he thought it was a virtue that he didn't really like. He's like, "Oh, I don't stuff myself like all these other people." But if my dad got around some good food or someone that was a great host and put out a lot, he would eat eat himself sick. So I'd be like, get off your high horse, Dad. Like, you just say that because like mom doesn't cook. It's easy for you to like not really eat much if there's not a lot of food out. But the second we would go to Andrea's house and there'd be so much food out, man, he would eat and drink so much on the drive back to the house. He'd have to lay down. He'd have to lay down in the trunk of the car with his feet up. I don't know how we even managed that, but that's what he would do. Oh, I miss Dad. I miss Dad. I wonder who shot him. I hope we find out one day. I just pumped. I don't know if you guys could tell, but oh, almost 4 ounces. That's a meal for the bean. Okay, let's put that back. Don't spill. Up next, it's the Thanksgiving food tier list. I think I may have done this last year, but too bad. We're doing it again because now it's this year. Okay, let's zoom in on this little Betty. Oh, okay, ads. We get it. We get it. Oh, no. I clicked the wrong thing. Stop it. Stop it. I subscribed to stamps.com. I got to unsubscribe from that somehow. Okay. Okay. My God, why so many ads? This is so stupid. It's like infringing on my ability to see the sides. This is bad. This is very bad. This is ruining it. How do I make this go away? Go away. Go away. Go away. How do I make this go away? The stupid stamp ad. I cannot. Okay. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving if it's not there. That's the S tier here. The top red square, then love it. It's okay. I'm good. Won't even look at it. Okay. Now I've heard mixed feelings on apple pie. I think it's a classic. You're not going to have apple pie just on any. Oh, it went away. Good. You're not just going to have apple pie any random day. I really truly believe the apple pie is relegated to holidays. Will I leave if it's not there? No. We did not have apple pie today, and I didn't leave. But a bad apple pie is like, very underwhelming, but a good apple pie is so good. So let's just assume all these things are the best they could be. I'm going to put it in love it. I'm putting it in love it. Now you guys are free to super chat to move these things up and down. Courtney, I'm going to send you the link if you want to jump in. No pressure, of course. But I see your little face in the chat. Definitely no pressure. Like if you're, sometimes people send me a link and I'm already laying down with my makeup off. Okay. Baked squash. Hell no. Not going to look at it. I've never had good baked squash. Again, you can make baked squash any other day of autumn. It doesn't need to be on Thanksgiving. Baked sweet potatoes, very much a Thanksgiving thing. Now if this is sweet potatoes with marshmallow on the top, then I'm going to say I love it, but I'm not seeing the marshmallow. This is just a regular sweet potato. I'm going to say it's okay. It's okay. Biscuits, love it. Oh, I love biscuits. Taste the biscuit. Brown gravy, I would say on Thanksgiving, I'm leaving if it's not there. It's a staple. It's a staple of Thanksgiving. Brussels sprouts, I love. Really good Brussels sprouts, I love. But sometimes it's okay. No, if they're really good Brussels sprouts, then I say love it. Collard greens, I'm good. I think they're okay, but But again, if they're really yummy collard greens, I'll say it's okay. Compost? What? Compost? I think is that a joke? Cool Whip. Ugh, I'm good. It's all chemicals. I'm gonna say I won't even look at it. Corn casserole. Oh, that sounds good. I'm gonna say it's okay. Cornbread. Ooh, love cornbread. Corn. Ooh, really good corn. Do we love it or is it okay? I think it's okay. It's corn. With corn, it's gonna be. It comes out the way it goes in. Cranberry sauce. I feel very strongly about cranberry sauce. It's a Thanksgiving staple. I am leaving if it's not there. I do not like this like mushy, liquidy cranberry sauce. It's gotta be in the shape of the can. I feel very passionately on this. I could eat a whole can of cranberry sauce just by myself with a spoon. That's where I'm at. Cream spinach. Ooh, that's good. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Just okay. I'm gonna put it behind the corns. Crescent rolls. Ooh, I love crescent rolls. But do I love it more than biscuits? I would say it's the same as a biscuit. Dinner rolls. Oh, these are like the Hawaiian dinner rolls. Those are good. Those are good. I'll put them in the top of it's okay. Glazed carrots. Those are good. I would say it's okay for carrots. Grape salad. Not gonna look at it. What the hell? Green bean casserole. It's okay. It's okay. Green beans. Ooh. I would say green beans love it. Green Jello salad. Won't even look at it. That's fucking disgusting. Ugh. Ham. Do we love ham? Ham is okay. I'll have some ham. I've had ham in my day. Red. Now we're talking about red Jello salad. Salad or just the Jello? I'm good. I won't be disgusted to see red Jello, but mac and cheese. I know you guys are gonna give me some shit for this, but I really am lukewarm on mac and cheese. I think for the calories and how bad it is for you, the taste is not worth it for me. I'm gonna put mac and cheese and I'm good. I know you guys are gonna give me shit for that. Mashed potatoes. I feel like it's very much a staple of Thanksgiving, but I'm not gonna leave if it's not there. So we'll put that in there. Pecan pie. Ooh. Very calorically dense. If I'm not mistaken, it's the most calorically dense of the pies. I'll put in the it's okay. Pumpkin pie. Ooh, love pumpkin pie. You know what? Sometimes pumpkin pie is just okay, though. We had a pumpkin pie today that was just okay. I'll put it in there. Red Jello salad. Ugh. Why do we have 2 red Jello salads? Explain that to me. This one's got other shit in it, so I'm putting it down there. Red potatoes. Ooh, I love roasted potatoes. Yummy, yummy, yum. Oh, it's Courtney. It's Courtney. She's not here yet. Okay. She's getting her thing together. Roasted. Why do we have glazed carrots and roasted carrots? I love roasted carrots. So any kind of roasted vegetable, yes, sign me up. Roasted potatoes. Hold on. Why do we have roasted potatoes and red potatoes? That's the exact same thing. Exactly. Who created this? That's so stupid. Scallop potatoes. I'm good. They usually involves cheese and other gross shit. Steak. I love steak. It's not a Thanksgiving food. Hi, Courtney.
Hello. Let's adjust this little camera situation.
I'm gonna steak. I love steak. I don't need to see it.
For Thanksgiving?
I don't want to see it at Thanksgiving.
No. We're not we don't need steak on Thanksgiving. That sounds insane.
Should we put it in I won't look at it? I mean, that's insane.
Yeah, we don't no, like you got
I'm good.
For as far as like the meat situation, it's turkey, ham,
and
then like nothing else. There's no need for anything else.
Yeah, you're not gonna. I think another kind of protein is kind of insulting on Thanksgiving. It's turkey, it's ham. That's it. If you're not gonna eat one of those two things, focus on the sides and then try again tomorrow. I think it's a little disrespectful to put steak in front of people
on Thanksgiving, like of all days. All right, that's
it's one day.
One day out of the whole year. Like don't get me wrong, I'm a steak person. I'm always eating steak, but I don't need to eat a steak on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I mean, I ate like my weight in bacon mac and cheese today though, so I don't need anything else in my life.
Yeah, so you probably disagree with me on the mac and cheese.
Oh, I love mac and cheese.
In the I'm good category.
Like melted cheese is the greatest gift to humanity. And so I just feel like you got these noodles that are just like an excuse to eat melted cheese, right? And so
yeah, right. It's just a vehicle for the cheese.
Yeah, that's all it's there for. It's not it's the noodles aren't like necessary, but they are. You know, and so I just feel like I love mac and cheese, but I always make my mac and cheese. I'm not messing around with like Kraft mac and cheese or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta make it myself, and I just load it with a lot of cheese.
Yeah, just you're not trying to reinvent the wheel. Stuffing, I think okay. I don't know if you want to look over what I've already got here, Courtney, and if you want to contest me on any of these standings, but stuffing, I think is a Thanksgiving staple. Again, you're not making stuffing really any other time of year. You know, most people are not busting out the stuffing on a Tuesday.
Right. Well, yeah, like stuffing, it's the same thing when it comes to like no steak on Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving. Yes, stuffing.
Yeah.
You have to have stuffing. Like there's no other day of the year that you're
leaving
eating
if
stuffing.
it's not there because it's like stuffing, like Thanksgiving is stuffing's time to shine. If you are not going to give that to stuffing, that's all it wants. You know, the stuffing sits on the shelf in your pantry all year long and it doesn't ask for much. Okay. All it asks for is one day. And that day is Thanksgiving. Just shine a little light on him.
No, the one thing with the brown gravy is the worst thing to happen to humans, okay? I think whoever decided to create brown gravy needs to be arrested.
Uh-oh. Wait, what are you putting on turkey? White gravy?
Yeah, well, I make a chicken gravy with just like chicken broth and then the chicken bouillon and like some flour and butter and just it is so good.
So you think
so I like gravy, but brown gravy is really where we start to. That's where we took a turn.
I understand. White gravy makes me think of biscuits and gravy, like very Cracker Barrel. Like white gravy probably tastes better than brown gravy, but again, like I think brown gravy and mashed potatoes go hand in hand on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I mean. Here's the thing.
Like visually, I like to see brown gravy on the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, like I'm not leaving if the brown gravy's there. It's just that I also do like to have my mashed potatoes a little dolled up. Like not a lot, just like throw in some chunks of garlic in there, salt and pepper, and then I don't really need gravy in general. You know? Like I went like a few years without even just eating gravy at all.
What?
But yeah, but like so like I will support brown gravy on Thanksgiving. You know, it's the same thing with like stuffing. Because with stuffing, I can never. If anyone's asking me like, "Hey, what do you want to eat?" I'm never thinking, oh yeah, I want to get whatever for my entree, and then I definitely need a side of stuffing. Like no one's ever asking
Mhm.
for a side of stuffing anywhere. Nobody want like that, right? But stuffing, you have to have it there for
You have
Thanksgiving.
to.
So like with brown gravy, okay, I support its presence on Thanksgiving. All right, I support it. I
Okay.
think that it should be there. I'm fine with it, but I hate it.
You're a gravy ally.
Yeah, I support it. It's not for me, but I support it.
Mhm. Okay. So we'll put white gravy up there in the I'm not leaving if it's not there. I okay, here's where I feel on whipped cream. I feel passionately on whipped cream. I'm gonna say I'm leaving if it's not there because whipped cream goes on literally everything. It makes every dessert better.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a staple.
Yeah. It's I mean, even pumpkin pie that's so delicious, it still somehow elevates this delicious pumpkin pie.
Yes, it elevates everything.
Yeah.
I think turkey, like it or hate it, again, similar to the stuffing. I think I'm leaving if it's not there. It is literally turkey day, okay? And for these people like, "Oh, do we have to make a turkey? Nobody eats the turkey." Who cares? You have to make the turkey. It is the turkey's day. You're not making
Here's the thing.
turkey any other day, really.
I don't even care for turkey really at all, okay? And you know what? I didn't even like spend today with a whole bunch of people. It was just myself and my brother. I still made a freaking turkey.
A whole turkey just for the two of
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's so much food right now. There's so much food.
I could go for some leftovers. In fact, maybe I'll go do that after.
I've already had I've had an extra helping of bacon mac and cheese, of course.
Ooh.
And then after my pumpkin pie, which by the way, in the last couple days I have eaten an entire Costco pie to myself. So there's
Do you eat it for breakfast? How does the pie do you start out strong and just eat pie for breakfast, or does it creep in like after lunch?
it makes its way in throughout the day because like I usually try to avoid eating throughout the day. Like I try to wait to eat.
Okay, yeah, intermittent fasting.
Yeah, because I know how I get. I'm a monster. As soon as I undo that, unleash that
The
beast, it's
floodgates,
over.
yeah.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, I can't break the seal when it comes to eating because I will eat the entire pantry. So once the eating starts for the day, like sometime around noon or so, yeah, pumpkin pie. I'll just have dessert after every meal. I'm like, oh man, pumpkin pie sounds great right now. There was actually a time where I was eating pumpkin pie every morning at 7 o'clock. I don't.
The best part of waking up is pumpkin pie in your cup.
That was my life. I just couldn't.
That's hard. If you're waking up to pumpkin pie, like you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, I really didn't.
It's not like I can understand you have a normal breakfast and then you start caving around lunchtime. You're like, I could do a little something sweet. If you're doing pie first thing in the morning, that's like, you're just like, fuck it. Push-ups, move cranberry sauce down. For $2, you can fuck yourself, push-ups. I am not going to, you think I'm going to move cranberry sauce for $2 after I just went into how passionately I feel about cranberry sauce? No. You can, I'm going to take your $2, but I ain't moving shit. Spectral says, and thank you for the 50. Pink boy. I'll be honest with you. I don't think I've had most of these foods on Thanksgiving, like corn or roasted carrots. I love collard greens though. And congrats on 100 subs. 100K. Thank you, Spectral. But you haven't had these foods on Thanksgiving. You know what? I agree with you. I can't remember a Thanksgiving where someone made carrots.
Yeah, carrots or corn.
Collard green. No, I mean, unless you're in the South. Corn,
Yeah.
very easily not have corn at Thanksgiving. You could very easily not have green bean casserole. Some people forego sweet potatoes. Some people forego the rolls. Cream spinach, you could forego that. I think green beans are pretty crucial. Green beans, it's like the one thing you can have at the table to be like, okay, we're not entirely a fat fuck because look, the green beans are here. The green beans like really anchor you into reality.
Yes. Yeah, that's your roughage for the day. I remember one time, I don't even remember who it was, but we were at my aunt and uncle's house for Thanksgiving one year, and someone, I don't know who it was, but someone brought a freaking salad. They put a salad. Yeah, salad.
That we had
in a
salad on the table and just my father-in-law ate it. And like I looked at him sort of like, why are you doing this to yourself today? Like what? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I remember my cousin was like, "Oh, you need to eat your roughage." And I was like, "Who the hell are you talking to like that?" What? No.
Roughage?
I had my roughage yesterday. I'll have some tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Today.
And guess what? We're all going to be backed up for a couple days. That's part of Thanksgiving. Is it no salads, no. I also support going the whole day with no vegetables either.
It's one day.
If everything you eat is brown, good for you. This is the day to do it.
It's the one day out of the year that you can eat until you hate yourself and then keep eating some more. And it's fine. It's socially acceptable.
Oh.
Tomorrow you eat your damn salad.
Drink till you're I really miss not drinking at Thanksgiving. It's my second sober Thanksgiving. I don't know how people do this.
I mean, you know what's funny is I have a bottle of Prosecco just hanging out in my fridge, and I just kept thinking like, oh, do I want some? I'll wait. I don't know. And like, it wasn't until like, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds or so ago, I was like, you know, this is time to celebrate. Maybe I should crack that thing.
I should have cracked it open. I just finished pumping. I'm okay. I'm good for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Unless
Let's celebrate Thanksgiving.
I don't know. The bean usually gets hungry around midnight, so I think I've lost my window.
Ah, dang it.
Thank you, Spectral, though. Yeah, I agree with you. It's easy to go through a Thanksgiving and not have a lot of these things. Push-ups. Courtney, you missed Chrissy hating on mac and cheese.
No, I didn't, silly. Why do you think I missed that?
She was in the chat.
I was listening.
Viking, thank you, Viking. Happy Thanksgiving to you too.
Happy Thanksgiving, Viking.
DS for 5. Happy Thanksgiving, Chrissy and Courtney. You have to put the pumpkin pie on S tier.
I mean,
ooh, okay, I'm listening.
Happy Thanksgiving, DS. Push-ups, by the way, just because you don't listen doesn't mean that I don't listen, okay? Stop projecting. Now.
See, look what DS did. He sent $5 and look, and he didn't fuck with something that I'm passionate about, so I will happily move the pumpkin pie.
Yeah, remember the super chat war over the pizza toppings?
Oh my god, I'll never forget the great super chat war of 2024.
And here's the thing. Oh, it was because of the anchovies. I think it was so it was Erica and Goodnight Mister, and they were basically one of them. I can't remember who, but one of them was like, I don't care if I like them or not. I think that they should be at the top for Chrissy. I think that was Erica, and then Goodnight Mister. And then Goodnight Mister was like, no, move them to the bottom. And
it was exciting.
YouTube cut Goodnight Mister off.
Oh, I will say this about the pie. There has to be a pie at Thanksgiving, whether it, and I'm so close to moving apple pie up to the S tier because again, like when else are you going to have apple pie? Probably maybe Christmas and maybe like randomly between like November and December, I guess. But there must be a pie at Thanksgiving.
Hard agree. You have to have at least one pie. And I would say it has to either be pumpkin pie or apple pie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to tell you which one it needs to be, but it has to be either one of those.
Yeah.
The only thing with apple pie is that it is an American classic. I mean, hello. It's as American as American pie. Or,
as American as apple pie.
As American as apple pie. Baseball and apple pie. The big American, right? Those are the most American things that you can think of. That's why I called it American pie. Now, so
this is American as American pie. Wait, what?
Yeah, you know, when you fuck a pie.
You know, that's
like the movie.
Fuck any pie. Make it an apple pie.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he fucked an apple pie. Now, so
an apple pie fucks back if you make it right.
So now
you don't want it to have too much give.
there's part of me is like, okay, well, why you would probably need to have apple pie on Thanksgiving then, because that is the most American pie out of all of the pies.
Yes. You know what? Yes,
And
yes. I agree.
Thanksgiving is the American holiday, right?
Yeah.
Christmas is not just an American holiday. Although I just found out, I think it's is it Japan or no, maybe it's Korea, one of the Asian countries. Christmas is like a Valentine's Day type thing.
What?
Yeah. It's really weird.
Christmas is Valentine's Day?
Yeah, like they celebrate Christmas like it's a Valentine's Day. So it's not like families and all that. It's a romantic gift-giving holiday. And they call it Christmas, but in their language.
In what country is this?
I think it's Korea. Oh god.
Why am I getting HPV ads? What is going on here?
It might
Gardasil? What do they think? I'm 23 years old?
And maybe it's
Oh,
like a jab
wow.
thing?
Look at this. Look at this vaccine ad. They now, because remember when Gardasil first came out, you had to be like under 25 to get it because it was like HPV vaccine. But look at that. It says on the side there, between 9 and 45, they'll give you the Gardasil jab. Isn't that something?
Oh, I hate it. I hate it.
Wow, don't do it.
I hate it.
Against it. Very much against it. Very unnecessary.
Well, and isn't it weird that Elijah Schaffer was just talking about how his son needed to have some HPV vaccine and he's like a baby?
When you give birth, they want to jab the kids with Hep B, which is something which is for STDs. And like me and Frank were discussing when the bean was born, like, yeah, if we're worried about STDs on our newly born infant son, yeah, we've got bigger things to worry about. Yeah, that nobody should be getting a Hep B shot. No baby needs Hep B. You actually don't need vitamin K. You don't need the erythromycin eye goo. You don't need none of that. We did go for vitamin K because he had a little bit of he got caught. His shoulder got caught coming out, and we were worried, like, oh God, is it like, I don't know. We were just like a little worried. So we're like, fine, go for the vitamin K, just because it was like a little rocky coming out for him. But then in hindsight, he had a very good low risk birth and everything was pretty normal. So in hindsight, we didn't need the vitamin K, but
yeah, I actually have a bit of a horror story from getting vaccines. When I was going into 6th grade, they wouldn't let me go to school without getting vaccines. And we were getting my mom took me to go get like the regular ones, and the lady talked me into doing the Hep B, and it's a 2 shot. It's 2 shots, or at least at the time it was. And wouldn't you know it, that was when like my ADHD got really bad. I was already starting to show symptoms of it, but like it was more. Yeah, it was like more so like there was also situational things before that though, but like it got so bad. I was having like the worst sleep ever. Like no matter how much I slept, my brain was way overactive. I couldn't focus on anything. It got so bad. Then my appendix burst.
Whoa.
And here's the thing, my siblings did not get these vaccines. It just so happened that my sister and my brother were both going to schools in different districts that didn't require these vaccines.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, and so
I have ADD too, and it's I don't take anything for it. Haven't in years. I used to take Adderall when I was like at different day jobs, thinking like, oh, this will really help me focus at day jobs, and it did, but it also made me manic and like thirsty, and if I wouldn't eat enough, I would just sort of get loopy and like hangry and like lightheaded. So I just stopped taking it. And I also realized like if I were to I didn't want to be reliant on something that if I lost my health insurance would cost me $100 a month. So I just was like
and like, well, what happens if you have other situations where you're just not going to be able to get it? Like there was an Adderall shortage for a while there. There was I want to move out of state. Okay. So that means I need the time to find a new doctor. And that would mean that I need to be able to schedule an appointment with them. And then I need to find a pharmacy. And then I need to that pharmacy to have that medication in stock. And that can take a way longer than just a month.
Yeah.
So, and they're not going to let me stock up on my meds while I get that sorted out. So what do I do in the meantime? Just ride it out. That's a terrible thing to try and wean yourself off of. It's very difficult. So for me, I'm like, well, I guess the only time that it even seemed like fully effective too was when I was taking a really high dose, a dose that was so high that like the DEA, I think I was put on a list.
What?
Yeah, well, like one
How
pharmacy,
much?
I had to leave one pharmacy because they actually flagged me for drug misuse. Yeah. Yeah, and so then I started going to another pharmacy and it was fine after that, but like because my insurance, since my insurance didn't cover like the high amount of Adderall I was getting, I had to get like 2 separate prescriptions, and like this particular pharmacy, like they just couldn't get it together. They couldn't figure out what this meant. I'm like, okay,
Wow.
so you're gonna so there's 90 of them that you're going to charge to my insurance, and then the 30 you're not going to charge. I'm just going to pay out of pocket. Do you not know what out of pocket means? I have a fucking job. That's where the insurance comes from. Hello, I can pay for it.
Yeah.
Like it's just if I can so that was like a mess, but
Wow.
yeah,
that
it was
sounds
like
a mess.
beyond
Yeah.
yeah, and it was like even the DEA like they had to get it approved through the DEA in
Wow.
order for me. Yeah, so like yeah, I guess I was like on some type of naughty list for that.
The naughty list. He sees you when you're sleeping or when you have too much Adderall.
I'm like, listen, all I know is that I have a severe binge eating problem and I'm very retarded and I would
Yeah.
like to not be retarded and fat anymore. It sucks.
Yeah. That is the one good thing about Adderall is it does kill your appetite.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what else does? Being busy, having an infant, just doing other things, just forgetting to eat.
I mean, one thing for me too, though, is I'm realizing more and more, like I really was severely dehydrated. Like that was a huge reason why I was always so hungry. Is like, yeah, I was binge drinking first of all, so that was making me really dehydrated. And then like that post hangover hunger pang that you get. You're like, I just want sloppy cheeseburgers and all this stuff. Like if you're doing that on a regular basis, yeah, you're gonna feel like garbage, and all you're gonna want to do is overeat.
True. So true.
So,
it's so easy to just not drink enough water.
Mm-hmm.
I used to get away with it, but now that I'm a chest feeder, my body does not let me get away with it at all. Like I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I feel like I feel nauseous, like hungry, like I'm gonna throw up. But it's like, oh no, you just need to eat and drink something. Whereas before I could just coast.
No, well, you're a chest feeder.
But no, the milkers tell my brain to get with the program.
You have to eat now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like just today, I was like, gosh, I'm so hungry while I was making all this food. And here I would take like a little taste test, little not even a spoon, just a little is this okay? But I was slamming water, and then by the time food was ready, I'm like, I am so full. Why am I full? Well, because I drank like 60 ounces of water before food was even ready.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you know it? And I don't even think I had any meds today. Did I? I don't even remember. Guess we'll find out.
So do you take Adderall currently?
Yeah. I don't take it like near as much as when I'm technically prescribed.
Okay.
I just I'm like, I have 1 pill instead of 2 for the next like 3 weeks and see what happens, and then sometimes I'll take extra, but
I stopped taking it, but then I was a hoarder for a while, so I have like old Adderall in like the bottom of drawers, just where my toiletries are. Like 10. I have 10-year. I know I have 10-year-old Adderall, just like chilling. I should.
What's the milligrams on that? Are they like?
Oh, I kept myself
20s?
low. It was just 10 milligrams, extended release for the whole day.
Yeah, it's probably like 1 milligram now if it's been hanging out that long.
Yeah, I should flush it.
I should flush it. You know, I don't know. Maybe
I'll pass it out at Halloween.
I was gonna say I mean, this is very illegal, so we're doing the, I'm suggesting this in Minecraft.
But then I
you
don't
know,
want that in the water supply either, right?
Well,
Isn't that the problem that we got meds in our water supply?
I have no idea how true that is because I feel like everyone's like blood pressure would be out of whack, and like, I mean, if you think about like blood thinners, blood pressure meds, like there's all sorts of stuff that like I don't know if that's in my system. I feel like a lot more weird stuff would be happening if it was in my water supply, you know?
Yeah. It's just a theory.
But, you know, you might be able to, in Minecraft, you might be able to dupe somebody into believing that it's still 10 milligrams, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
$10 a pill. Just kidding. Just kidding. Not really.
Check out my only pills. I just told myself, I mean, I don't take anything now. I just don't get very much done. Like I'm very much still a space cadet and complacent, and I'll start a task, do another thing, do 5 more things, and then it'll be 2 hours later. Oh yeah, the first thing. And that's how all my days are.
Dude, and see here,
I'll find like half a sandwich in the bathroom. I'll be like, what happened here?
Yes. Oh God, that kind of stuff is such a problem for me. My house is the most like chaotic situation going on because I'm like, I know that I originally had an idea for organizing all this stuff, but none of it is where I originally wanted to put it. And so now I just have to like every drawer is a junk drawer around here.
Yeah.
Even when I'm like taking medication, I'm like, I can't get my act together. I'll be like opening up text messages, DMs, whatever, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna hold on, wait, I gotta go do this thing, and then next thing I know, I'm like,
it's hard.
Like 6 days later, I'm like, oh shit, I was gonna respond to that person. What do I do now?
Yes, it's hard to like, I don't know, it's hard to know what to do with yourself and in what order. Like, I have problems with prioritization, always have. Like I'll get wrapped up in like cleaning something when I really like, oh, it's like I should be doing podcast stuff, but I'm like, I gotta scrub the bathroom floor because
oh man, and cleaning the bathroom will take like 3 days because you start cleaning the bathroom, but there's like there's or 2 things that
more to do.
They have something to do with another room. So you're like, well, I have my laundry room's right here in my bathroom. So I'm like, oh, the dryer just went off. Okay, I gotta switch the laundry over, and so I'm gonna bring my laundry into my room so I can fold it in a little bit. Oh, now that I'm in my room with my laundry, I'm going to fold it right now. So, of course, I'm not going to be scrubbing the bathtub anymore.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to forget about it for the next 4 hours. Like,
Yep. It's hard. It's hard to be us. Oh, wait. We were talking about Thanksgiving food. Shoot. See, guys? Okay. I feel... is there anything else we want to move up to the S tier? Like,
let's see here.
Like that is definitively Thanksgiving. I could be convinced to move something sweet potato related.
Yeah,
up.
I feel like a sweet potato. Let's see here.
Some kind of a casserole. Oh, sweet potato casserole with like nuts and marshmallows. Like that's fucking delicious. Oh, super chats. Ass pennies. Hello, darling. The definitive Thanksgiving food list: turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, cranberry sauce, sweet potato casserole, rolls, and turkey gravy. All right, so Ass pennies is saying that mashed potatoes need to be promoted.
Yeah, mashed potatoes for sure are necessary. And yeah, sweet potato casserole, because sweet potato casserole is just like stuffing, where that's the only day that we're really messing around with that, right? Like we're not.
Right. Yeah. So that's a big part of it is like, do these items have any other time to shine?
Yeah, like this, like the collard green situation. I feel like that's like something that you eat every single day in the South.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then you've got Cool Whip and whipped cream. Whipped cream is necessary. It doesn't have to be Cool Whip. I prefer a spray variation. I like the texture better. Dinner rolls, yeah, like the rolls, like you need, they like should be at Thanksgiving, but it's not the only day that
Right.
it's involved in
You can eat a
in dinner.
roll any day of the week for any reason, and you don't even have to feel bad about it. You can eat it at any dinner. That's why it's called a dinner roll, because you can have it
Yeah.
every day if you want
It's
at
not a
dinner.
Thanksgiving roll. Like roasted carrots, I've never heard of that on a Thanksgiving. Glazed carrots, never heard of that on Thanksgiving. Pecan pie, on the other hand, or sorry, pecan. I don't know how we're supposed to be saying it anymore. Okay, I'm scared.
Pecan.
But
I'm scared. Pecan! You sound insane. Pecan! You sound like a chicken. Pecan! That's what I think of every time.
Pecan!
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 Pecan! Pecan! No, it's pecan.
Pecan!
Pecan!
Who decided how it was supposed to be pronounced? Didn't the internet.com tell us that it was supposed to be pecan?
Pecan! I think it was Keanu who said pecan. And I was like, oh, that's cute. She's Southern.
Didn't the internet say it? I thought that
Oh,
pecan
you're
would be a
right.
Southern thing.
You're right. The internet did say pecan.
Yeah.
Pecan.
Pecan!
Pecan!
No, so like mac and cheese, I feel like, so usually mac and cheese is not on the table for Thanksgiving with my family. I just love mac and cheese, and so I use it as an excuse to make more mac and cheese. But I would say like I think it's necessary for life, but not for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Cornbread is another one of those things where it's like that's something you'll eat probably almost every day in the South.
Right.
Yeah.
Anytime you go to a Cracker Barrel, there's cornbread.
Yeah, that's it's not like that common out here, but like it's just something that's like it's not a Thanksgiving staple.
Of the breads, I would say crescent rolls, because I think crescent rolls, the ones you pop out of a can and then like twirl yourself, like that's special. You're not doing that every day the way, and similar to biscuits. Like you're not having biscuits all the time unless you're in the South. Then you have biscuits and cornbread often, but like maybe I'm biased because I'm live up in New York.
Like the biscuits, like I feel like that's a biscuit and gravy. That's a breakfast. That's a breakfast thing, right? That's not a Thanksgiving thing. I mean, I would say it would either be a toss up between dinner rolls or crescent rolls. So I would definitely, I would agree that crescent rolls, yeah, that's a special thing. It's not a common thing. Thanksgiving does require some type of a bread.
Yeah.
But I think like the cornbread, no. And yeah, the biscuits is definitely a no. I feel like the biscuits, that's strictly reserved for biscuits and gravy.
Sit down, biscuits. I love you, but sit down, girl. You've got it's not your turn.
Yeah, you have other days to shine. Like the morning after binge eating all day.
Oh, yeah. DS, thank you, ladies. Hat in hand.
Yes.
I don't know what that means, but thank you. Push-ups. I was trying to ignite another super chat war with $2. You not
with $2.
Raider. Ah! Thank you for the pink boy. $52.37. How specific and no words.
I love the specific numbers. I wonder, and it's just American dollars. It's not from another country, so it's not like converting the number.
Yeah, it's a currency I understand. K-Max, thank you for the orange boy. Last year, Chrissy, I asked about Thanksgiving food, and Larry Sharp mentioned coffee ice cream. That's my favorite. Where does that go on this list? Does loving coffee mean loving the ice cream? I feel like you might live on coffee, Chrissy. I do. However, ever since being pregnant and breastfeeding, even while I was pregnant, I would have regular coffee, but I'd only have 200 milligrams worth, which is like, one big cup or 2 small cups. Since breastfeeding, I've actually switched to decaf because I don't want it to go into the milk, which it can in tiny amounts. But I'm like, for me, it's worth it, like, to just give it up. And now I know that if he's up crazy, it's not because I'm giving him caffeinated milk. So but I love coffee ice cream. But it has no place at Thanksgiving. I would say if vanilla ice cream was on this tier maker, I would boost that up to S tier because it's like it goes on apple pie, it goes on pumpkin pie, it goes on anything. You could do it by itself for a picky kid. You could just have an old dish of ice cream.
I mean, yeah, vanilla ice cream with apple pie, that's American pie.
Mhm.
That's when you're fucking a pie.
That That's when my dick's coming out and it's going in the pie.
And that pie will be fucking back.
That pie will be fucking back because it'll be like, you know what? Yeah, thank you for the ice cream, actually. Yeah, why doesn't this thing say apple pie with ice cream? Because that would be definitive S tier.
Yeah. That is the most American pie.
Yeah. And I would say anybody who likes coffee with milk or cream is gonna like. Well, you know what? Frank doesn't like coffee ice cream, and he likes coffee with cream, so that just don't make sense to me.
I love coffee. I think I only had coffee ice cream once, like way back in the day when they were. I think it was just being introduced to the world, and they hadn't really perfected it yet. And I was young. I was rather young, and so it didn't hit me right. I'm gonna have to try it one more time. I'm gonna have to try it again. It's been a couple of decades. Maybe it's
Eating
time.
coffee ice cream?
Yeah, to give coffee ice cream another
Okay,
try.
do not bother with anything other than Haagen-Dazs.
Oh.
It's the S tier of the coffee ice creams. And Java not Java chip, but coffee chip, really, really good. I fucks with that. Or if you want to just do the plain, do the plain. But don't mess with Breyers or any of these other just
Maybe that was
Haagen-Dazs
the
is
mistake I
best.
made. Maybe it
Yeah.
wasn't Haagen-Dazs because I don't even remember what brand it was at this point. But maybe that's what it was. It wasn't Haagen-Dazs, and so I fumbled it. I fumbled right from the beginning. I got the wrong one, and here I was, like 9 years old, just messing up everything.
You know,
from the
you were
beginning.
just a babe in the woods. You didn't know.
I'm pretty sure I was like really young because I feel like coffee ice cream like wasn't a thing, or I mean, granted, I was in a small town where like.
You were just a small town girl living in a lonely world.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, we really were. If you think about it, like we didn't have all the fancy things that everyone in the big cities had, right?
Electricity. Yeah.
Yeah, and so like we just like Neapolitan ice cream was fancy.
Whoa, I remember that. Yeah,
Oh,
you're right.
yeah.
There was always a Neapolitan ice cream in the freezer growing up. And this is partially why I feel passionate about coffee Haagen-Dazs. It was my mom's favorite, and she always had to hide it from my dad because she had a low-key eating disorder their whole marriage because he would shame her for eating ice cream, like literally just any time of day, whenever. Holidays, not a holiday, because she was just like always 20 pounds overweight in his mind, right? Like she could have always, but she had a mom body, but like if you had asked my dad, like, yeah, he would say she could stand to lose a little the whole marriage. And so she would always hide the Haagen-Dazs, wrap it in a plastic bag, hide it in the freezer, wait till he fell asleep, sometimes wake me up or whoever else was around, be like, you wanna, and we'd have like a secret ice cream party without him. And we kind of bonded over that, but it is also S tier. But it's like the bonus, like, reminds me of my mom.
Man,
way
that has to be just such a German thing. Because like my grandpa, he's 100% German. For a second, I honestly was trying to piece together like when he moved here from Germany, and I was like, is Hitler my great grandpa? But then I realized, well, no, because my great grandpa actually came here with his family. My grandpa was a kid, so never mind. But after that
he was
whole
an
debacle,
intern. Yeah,
maybe. But yeah, after that whole debacle over there, they moved on over here. But I feel like there was like a lot of weird crap like that with him and my grandma, and that's why they got divorced. Is because like she just couldn't handle it anymore. She didn't want like. It made her like she didn't want to do it with him anymore because she felt so crappy, and then he cheated on her was really what it led to. But
man,
yeah, and so
That's when you got to do hand jobs.
Exactly.
You know, if you're too fat for sex, let the fingers do the walking and the
Bust
talking.
out those shake weight muscles, you know?
Mhm.
But again, he was German. He was just very, very blunt and to direct and to the point and just didn't have a filter and like
they're the OG fat shamers.
yeah, it just was like he was. I don't think he ever really meant to be mean. It's just that was just like that's how it
They
was.
just have zero tolerance towards the fats.
That's where I get it from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? What I've learned from giving birth is I used to have very little patience for women who did not lose weight right away after giving birth. I just thought it was laziness. And now that I'm in it, it's like, oh no, you're just like, depending on how much help you have or don't have, like you could have anywhere from some help to a lot of help to no help at all. And I think the people that get no help at all should get the most grace in terms of like getting their body back together again. Cause it's like, it is you just don't have time for yourself. It's like all that goes into the baby. And I'm talking like brushing your hair, you know what I mean? Taking a shower sometimes doesn't happen.
Yeah. It can be real tough and like trying to navigate that, like trying to figure out like, okay, what do I do with the baby while I try to just do these simple things that I'm used to doing for myself? Like that can wear you out so much.
And they say, oh, you could just baby wear, just throw the baby in a carrier and do it. No, you can't scrub a bathroom floor with a baby in a carrier. What are you going to rub the baby's face against the floor while you're on all fours scrubbing the bathroom floor? No. You're going to put it on your back like a backpack while you clean things? No, it's just, it's not feasible. What are you going to do? The dishes with the baby in front of you, like drowning in the dishwater with spraying on him? No, there's just so many household things you really can't do with a baby strapped to you. And like sometimes you can put a baby in a playpen, and if you time it right, yeah, maybe you can get like 15 minutes to do a thing. But then if he is getting upset, then you got to move on. It's Kiki and Gino. Oh my god, how did Courtney get replaced with Keanu and Gino? What the fuck? How did this happen? Look, how the hell did this happen? Wait a second.
We didn't mean to do it.
What'd we do?
Okay, you're back. That was so scary for a minute. I was like, what witchery is happening here?
I know. I saw myself
and now they're
within
gone.
the spinning wheel, and I was like, "Oh, am I having an internet problem?" And then they just replaced me, and I was like, "Oh,
you've been replaced." I know, and I saw your face in the waiting room, like. Oh, happy Thanksgiving, Visconti. I love your outfit, Kiki. You look like Jenny from Forrest Gump, where she is like strung out on drugs and she's on the banister and she's like the wind is blowing and she's like and she doesn't know if she's gonna jump or not, but she looks so thin and chic.
I have AIDS, Forrest.
I have AIDS.
Say that.
Well, she said it in so many words. We just came to say happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Hopefully,
tell us about your day.
I would have come by longer, but it's been a long day.
We're at Shea Loads right now, the home of Max Loads.
Shea Loads. Ooh.
Chrissie Mayr.
You're live on the air, Max Loads. Yes, there's much family around. We just
what did Mr. Loads make you for Thanksgiving?
Smallpox blanket.
Yeah, Mr. Lowe's with that pretty big bird for Thanksgiving. Look, here's Max. Say yo, Max.
How's it going, Miss Mayor?
Hello, Mr. Loads.
Eugene's brother, Max Loads.
First Christmas
Yo,
with the baby.
Loads.
Congratulations.
Thank
Yo,
you.
That's my friend Courtney.
Oh, he's sleeping.
You're all set. You're in the weight room. You got a heater.
Yanu, did I
Big
send you a
blow-up.
picture of the baby in his No, I didn't.
What did you say to Chris?
Keanu, I have to send you a
So
picture
what
of the
did that-
baby in his Thanksgiving outfit.
Oh yeah.
Before he pooped it.
Whatever, as long as it doesn't
Before he shat it up.
His back this morning.
I did.
He pooped
oh,
his
wait,
back.
The baby. Are we doing
I have to send you.
This is why I couldn't call him.
Oh, he's
It's a lot of random action.
I thought I was talking.
Right, I'm sending you these pictures now.
He's Jeff Houston.
Yuck!
Oh,
His little
his
butt.
turkey butt.
Turkey butt.
I get it. You thought we were.
Oh,
Look at his
well, I love
face.
you both.
Oh,
Not dead weight. You're not dead weight.
what a baby.
I'm so happy. I love taking pictures of him.
He's
'cause I
a
go,
Thanksgiving.
"Who's a good boy? He's a good boy." And then he gets like really, really happy. He goes,
Oh.
and then I take all the pictures, and then I drop the act. And I go back to work, back to the factory.
That's
Oh, poor guy.
Oh, so cute.
And then he just
Look how happy.
if he crawls before I.
sweet baby.
And then he shat his back.
My God. Okay, now I'm in the bathroom. We're at the Loads and Laws house, so I just called in to say hello, and I love you both. And I'm sorry. Stay.
Don't be
longer,
sorry.
but-
What did you eat that was good?
I had 3 cookies just now.
8
Oh,
And
what was the
you
White
know me,
Claw?
I get too nervous with a. Oh my God! Here's the thing. Here's the rub. Number one, my niece and nephew are like very close to my age, so that was a hilarious thing. And you may call me Tia Kiki, and they're like 5 years younger than me. And then it got weirder and weirder, and but they at least laughed. That was fun. That was my first
good.
thing. But then my other nephew, once removed, I think that's how it works. He is doing black cherry White Claws with black cherry whiskey toppers. Like,
Ooh,
my life.
Someone's doing well.
So I
how innovative.
because of that. It was. I
Wow.
said, you need to patent this, or else.
You know what would be good on that? Like maybe whipped cream and a cherry. Is that crazy?
It was good just in a glass, a chilled black cherry White Claw with just like a shot of it on top. And then I want to make it for the, the sorority. Then we put a black cherry on top with like a little whipped cream thing.
Wow.
Now, lots of family here. I won't keep you because I know I probably sound like I'm in a bathroom, which I am. And the bean is. Courtney, you're so cute. I love you.
I love
Happy
you.
Thanksgiving.
Courtney, you look like a Barbie.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, bye, Kiki. You look great. Eat something else.
Oh no, I can't get out of it.
Oh no,
In
she's
the middle
stuck.
of the night with a cloak.
Right? Yeah, you'll eat it in the middle of the night as you always do. Oh, Keanu Thompson, everybody. I'm like, what did you eat today? She's like, I had 3 cookies, and I'm like, okay.
The
Classic
other she said
Kiki.
8 cookies. I was like, how did you do that?
Yeah.
I
like
only had 1, but I also had 3 bowls of bacon mac and cheese. So
she's like a hummingbird. That Kiki.
she just,
Satoshi Zato. Sweet potato casserole needs to go down 1. It's so sweet. It's disgusting. In fact, put that mess at the bottom. I don't care how unpopular my opinion is. Happy Thanksgiving all. Ooh, all right. Is
So-
anybody gonna fight for
Well, I
for
agree.
sweet
Like, I'm
potato
not a big
casserole?
sweet potato casserole fan. I feel like this list, it's less about like what I like or what's edible or whatever, and more of like, I mean, I guess the way I'm looking at it is it's more of what belongs on Thanksgiving versus another day, right?
Yes, I
Like-
feel the exact same way. Like,
Like-
will you have an opportunity to eat this? If not today, when?
Yeah, like a turkey. My turkey, it was only 12 pounds. It took over 3 hours to hang out in the oven.
Yeah.
There's too much preparation. I'm not eating that every day. I don't get a
No.
day off to eat it either.
Right.
Like, what am I going to be making this?
Yeah.
And like,
That's so true.
the stuffing, no one like stuffing is just not a side dish, right? It's not like a regular side dish. Stuffing is it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Now mashed potatoes, yes, of course mashed potatoes are a pretty regular side dish, but like what is Thanksgiving without mashed potatoes? Cranberry
Right.
sauce. What other day are you going to be eating cranberry sauce? You're
Okay, for
not.
me, I will eat cranberry sauce every chance I get.
Mm.
In fact, tonight may end with a can of cranberry sauce in my hand.
Yes. I forgot to get cranberry sauce.
Oh, it's so good.
What's funny, there's one year my cousin, oh God bless him, rest in peace, EJ. So his older sister, she is like a chef. So she makes like this really good cranberry sauce. It is quite delicious. And he would like insist, he's like, I don't care what's happening in that kitchen, okay? If there's not at least one can of cranberry sauce still in the shape, no slices,
Yes!
still in the shape of the
It
can,
has to be in
I'm
the shape.
leaving.
Yeah, I completely agree.
And
None
so,
of this
like,
crunchy cranberry bullshit. No.
Yeah, and like, so I bought 3 cans of it just in case. I'm like, first of all, it's like 69 cents at the grocery store. You just get one yourself and bring it, dude. But whatever. So I made sure to buy 3 cans. 'Cause like, I'm not trying to have him turn around and leave. Because so we're gonna have some cans of cranberry sauce for EJ.
Good.
And like that's the thing. I like cranberry sauce. I just forgot about it this year. I don't know why.
Wow.
But
Forgot about it.
yeah, I was very focused on the bacon mac and cheese, and I was like focused on so many things because it's just 2 of us, and the only other person is a boy who's relying on me, right? So
Right.
it's like, well,
High pressure situation.
things are gonna be forgotten.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoops. So I'm glad I sacrificed that and not like the pumpkin pie.
Right.
I would be more upset by that. Or like I went through like 12 sticks of butter today. Like so it would have
Ooh.
been I'd much rather like the butter was more important than the cranberry sauce.
Yeah, butter is pretty crucial.
Yeah.
Butter is the lube which makes Thanksgiving makes the gears of Thanksgiving turn, you know?
Butter is Thanksgiving's lube.
I'm tweeting it out of my way. Get out of my way, everyone. I'm tweeting it. Butter is Thanksgiving's lube.
Everybody shut up. She has a tweet to post.
Out of my way. DS, Jamocha almond fudge, Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors. No, you're incorrect. Baskin Robbins is child's play compared to Haagen-Dazs.
The one ice cream at Baskin Robbins that I always enjoyed and I never found anywhere else was daiquiri ice. It was quite tasty. Very refreshing.
I'll have to try it. DS again. Sweet potato casserole sounds like South Korea. What? Corn.
South Korea corn, like with a P or the
corn
really want me
with a
to
P.
be-
I think
with
he
a
means
P,
corn
okay.
with a P, right?
I
Or do
hope
you mean
so.
the band? You're
Yeah,
confusing me.
How's
Goodbye.
that song go?
Oh,
No, that's what was that? Drowning Pool or
right.
Disturbed
Down with
or
the
someone?
sickness. Disturbed.
Yeah. Corn, they did I just remember you really want me to be a good son. Why? You make me feel like no one. Dead bodies everywhere.
Dead bodies everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a different song though.
I can't get out of my head now.
You're upgrading from Prodigy, everybody. We only have one noise though, because we don't know the rest of them.
You know what I think would be I'm looking at quilts right now because I'm like really, as you can tell by the Macy's ads surrounding this food tier. Would it be like a passive aggressive to just show up one day with like a very female quilt on the bed, or like a very obnoxiously Christmas one. I don't know if I'm at that stage in my relationship where I can take that kind of a liberty. Like, I've always kept the bedding very male
Have you guys been
friendly.
together for like 107
10.
years? I feel like
10 years. But
I
I've
feel like an
always
obnoxious Christmas blanket for
when I
sure.
choose bedding, I always go like, I don't want to make Frank feel ostracized in his own home. You know what I mean? I don't want it to. It's never girly. It's always like grays, blues, greens. I want to keep it man friendly. But I just been. I'm looking at these Christmas quilts and something. I'm feeling a tingle.
So as long as you're, I would say as long as you're not doing like painting the walls pink or making
No.
like putting the bedding, like making the
Would
bedding
never.
pink.
The
But like
sheets.
like the sheets, but I think one touch that's like a little, I would say it's fine as long as you're not going, if you're not doing the
gentle.
whole situation, right? Like, okay, now we're going with a new wallpaper that is overtly feminine, and now we're gonna
Yeah, no florals. I don't. If you do a floral, it should be a subdued floral in a man-friendly color. You cannot do florals and then pink and purple. It's like, and I also wouldn't do pink, purple, like lady colored comforter to begin with, because I actually don't even really like those colors to like in large amounts.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is like you should still feel like it's comfortable to you, but you don't want to make it so comfortable to you that it's like your lady cave, like it's
No.
it's still supposed to be like for your partner as well. So like your husband needs to be comfortable there as well.
Yeah, he can't be here in his own bed feeling like a fag or something, like I can't.
Right. So you're wanting this to be like the bed comforter though. This isn't like a little accent piece or anything. You want it to be full blown, like we're sleeping underneath this blanket
This
together
is
as
what
a
is
married couple.
on the bed. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, how obnoxious is it? How Because I would say like if you had like a throw blanket that you threw over the like on the couch, that should be
Okay,
fine.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show
Or
the
maybe like
people.
some throw pillows of
This is
sorts,
so funny that I'm about to show people this. It's on sale. It's still kind of expensive, so I'm probably not gonna go for it. But behold.
Woo! So you want to do the whole thing? Okay.
This is obnoxious. This is really a lot.
I mean, it's not terrible,
It's still a lot of
because you
money.
got like the plaid. The plaid is still rugged, and you've got like your like kind of woodland creature vibe.
Yes, I love woodland creatures.
The deer are out. They're frolicking in their forest, right?
is
So
so
you got
odd,
the rugged trees that he can chop down.
Look at all the pillows. Oh my god.
I don't see any feminine color. It doesn't look. Okay, I'm not seeing any feminine color or feminine pattern, right? It looks pretty neutral, but
This is a little feminine.
It's very Christmas, right? That's where we start to take a turn.
You said a quilt, not the whole set.
Yeah, there's that.
I don't have control over the photos they use to show the product.
Because the thing is that if you don't have,
look, what about an above view?
So the thing is like those particular pillowcases are where I start to get a problem, because if it's
this is a European shaped pillow. I don't have these perfectly square European pillows. I'm not doing that.
These Europeans really need to
check themselves.
They really do need to check themselves. Listen, you guys, if you guys had free speech and guns and dryers for your clothing and air conditioning, and you didn't have to pay money to the BBC to feed you propaganda just to get a TV, you would be so much happier, and you wouldn't have these weird shaped pillows anymore.
Yes, exactly. That's a lot. It's like Christmas threw up on the bed.
I mean, I guess that's not all of Europe. I think that's just the UK, but still.
Yeah.
What a horrible part of the world.
Oh, ooh. Okay. I think I found something. This is too expensive. I'm not going to get this. This is like not enough on sale. But I do think that this respects the male aesthetic a little bit. Maybe it doesn't. It's green.
Okay, this is better.
And
This
it's got
doesn't feel so
plaid on the other
Christmas.
side, but it is a floral, but again, it's not in a gay color. And I would never have this many pillows.
That's so who uses that many pillows? People.
So you've got the
Okay.
European ones in the back. Those are strictly decorative. And then the 2 white ones and maybe the 2 green ones you'd sleep on. That square one in the middle, gone. The 2 little ones in the front, gone.
Yeah, what's with decorative pillows on your bed? You're just throwing them on the floor every night. What are we
Right.
doing here?
It looks nice. I think that's only if you are someone who has a guest bedroom.
I wouldn't even. The thing is, I feel like that's kind of rude to the guests because now you're putting them in a position where they have to throw your pillows on the floor.
Well,
is that what they call them, a throw pillow? Is because you throw them on the floor?
Like, get these off of here. Is this gay? Do you think this is gay?
Well, I'm a woman, and so this is going to be hard for me to decide. I feel like the color scheme is good. I think this one should be fine. The other one was so Christmas. It was a lot. It was a lot for a married bed.
Forget it. I can't even do a comforter. Frank won't do a comforter. He gets too hot. Like, yeah, comforters are really a thing of the past. And I used to, before I met Frank, I was all about the comforters because you snuggle up and you're like, "Ooh, I'm warm." But he runs hot, so we got to do quilts.
Oh man.
And that's fine. I will.
Man, I didn't even think about stuff like that. People, these are things to think of before you get married. Okay, like look at the sacrifice right
I'll
here.
happily sacrifice a comforter, but I sometimes do need a supplemental blanket because I get cold. So I'll just throw that supplemental blanket on underneath the quilt and I'm fine. Here is a bed. Tell me what type of person this bedding is for. Tell me the color of the skin that this bedding set is aimed at. Okay. This isn't like an obvious black person bedding set. All right, never mind. Never mind. This is like I'm a queen with a PhD and this is my bedding set. Like I can tell you all about the kind of person that would buy this.
This looks
set.
like the bed that you see in an R&B video.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Where the lights are subdued, there's the woman in
I don't see nothing wrong.
Yeah.
With a little bump and grind.
Nothing wrong. Yeah.
My mind is telling me no.
But my
body is telling me yes.
Right, let me find one that is even blacker than that. Hold on. Some people think that is not black enough. I will find it. Oh, I'll find it. It's got to be satiny. It's got to look very rich. Oh, this one's covered in foxes and owls.
Oh, that doesn't sound like it's very black at all.
No, this is so white. Look at
Sounds
this.
right up my alley.
Let me tell you, if I were left to my own devices, if I lived alone, let me tell you what my bed would look like. Wha-bam!
I almost feel like this would be like a children's bed. Well, maybe not a child's.
This is like no, maybe not. I like the idea of this. I don't know.
Actually, this I feel like this might either be like a tween or maybe a grandma. Like when I'm 80 and my husband dies, like that's the bedding I'm getting as soon as he leaves. That's what it is.
Someone who my favorite pastime is taking a bag of stale bread to the duck pond and bird watching, and this is my bedding.
Yes. Oh man, yeah. In my house in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You're not living in the big city when you have that.
No.
That bedding. That's your walk to the park. It might be a bit, it's down the road a ways, but
some of this
worth
stuff
it.
Is really expensive, and it's like it's not cheap, so you really have to commit to a look.
That's why I love Target.
Yeah. Yes, Target. I didn't even think of Target.
Or Amazon. Amazon actually had some really cute like pinch pleat bedding sets.
Pleat?
I love a nice pinch pleat. It looks so fancy, and it's like $35 for this pillowcase. And I always forget the word for pillowcase. For some reason I always want to say pillow sheets, and I feel like that's just what their names are now. That's what they're
Pillow
called.
sheets?
It's a pillow sheet.
Pillowcase.
I know, but I forget the word all the time. It's been like 5 years since I've been able to just remember the word the first time around.
Okay. That makes sense.
Why? I don't know. I don't know. It's
I'm
just
still looking for black examples of bedding.
black examples of bedding. Man.
I don't see nothing
Wait.
wrong. I just found Elizabeth Warren's bedding. This is in her house.
Kind.
Yep,
There's
this
like
is definitely Elizabeth Warren's choice of bedding. This is in her room in Washington, D.C., or where the fuck she lives. This is funny. I like being like, look, I tell you who you are. Show me your bedding, and I will tell you who you are.
Look at Chunkus when I try to get her to do it.
Aw.
Oh,
I like you.
You're so funny.
DS, sorry. Get down with the sickness, lol. Thank you, DS. Viking, did you guys see the guy who tapes the Manchester nightlife feeds got arrested? Yes.
Keanu was telling me about that last night.
Let's find it.
When she first was saying something about it, hi honey, excuse me. What was it? I got confused. I didn't realize who she was talking about at first. Who did I think she was talking about though?
This is from LBC. What is LBC? Leading Britain's conversation. Filming in public is legal. However, this filming crosses the line. A police investigation into viral Manchester nightlife videos has resulted in the arrest of a 27-year-old man from Bradford. Oh my God, but we need these videos. What are they going to say?
Have you seen videos like this
Yes,
being posted on
nightlife.
social media of women on a night out? Well, police have arrested a 27-year-old
hitting
man
him?
as
They're
part of their
breaking into his
investigation
house?
into the videos, which regularly get viewed millions of times.
Millions.
Bradford was arrested on suspicion of stalking and harassment. And Greater Manchester Police said, as well as the publicly viewed videos, officers also uncovered more content behind a paywall, including suspected non-consensual nudity. GMP said that while filming in public is legal, this filming crosses the line into offences like upskirting, stalking, or harassment. 60 officers are being deployed every Friday and Saturday across Manchester hotspots on the lookout for predatory behaviour. Have you seen videos like this being posted on social media of women on...
Wow, that makes sense though. Because you know what? Sometimes in these Manchester nightlife videos, I do see the camera lingering a bit. So I can see how it's a slippery slope into upskirting. Horrible. That's terrible. We don't condone that at all here.
Well, like there was that one that we were watching last time. We didn't even make it halfway through, but it stopped on a woman just hanging out in her thong on the beach. Like she wasn't, and that was like not a swimsuit. That was like clearly underwear. Which, ma'am, why were you doing it in public? But it was just like how long it was stopped there for, and just like lingering on her booty cheeks. Like what are
her booty gag? Her booty gag.
Her booty gag. Yeah. It was like, I get it. Yeah, it's legal to film in public, but like it's up to you to make the right decision here when people are out and about. And you did not make the right decision, it sounds, sir. To have certain content behind a paywall.
Oof. Oh my God, I found the perfect thing. It's basically the Christmas version of the thing I just had up.
Oh.
Oh my God. It's an owl with a Christmas hat on. Yes. Still like
It's
kind of expensive, but wow. Reversible. Hello.
I like the reverse side. I think Frank could handle it underneath that,
He
right?
could not handle an owl with a Christmas hat. No. A
Well, you know,
hedgehog. There's hedgehogs. You'd be like, the pine cones.
I never knew that hedgehogs
How
and
cute.
owls hung out together. That's pretty
They
cool.
hang out. You know, the owls really have to come to the hedgehogs. It's not, you know, it can't be the other way around.
Yeah, it makes
The
sense.
hedgehogs are really sort of ground bound, but
Yeah, they can't really jump up to the
no, they
to the
cannot.
owls.
They really can't jump at all.
But if you reverse it to just the holly side, can Frank
Yeah.
handle that?
No,
Yeah,
he
no.
can't. He can't, and he
No.
won't, and I know it.
All right. Well, you're just gonna have to wait for him to die, and then you can get all your woodland creature bedding that you want.
You know what I would do? I would be like, this would be my compromise. Actually, I love this aesthetic too, and this is not even limited to Christmas. This is like a rustic year round. I love this. I love this.
This gives me like a nice little cabin vibe. You know,
Oh, I love this.
we're
get this?
glamping this weekend.
Yeah.
We're saying we're camping, but we're staying at this nice little cabin out in
Smell
the
like
woods. It's gonna be-
pine and
Frank's gonna
ooh,
cut a tree down for us to
get it.
build
Maybe
a
get a
fire.
splinter crawling into bed. Ooh, this is nice.
You
I'm
know
feeling
what?
that.
That's what's gonna happen. So one day when Frank dies, because the men.
No, he's not.
Well, you know, I'm not
Never.
saying anytime soon. Just when you know,
Never.
natural, but in his 80s or 90s or whatever.
Hundreds.
You know, and everyone comes over and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna bring you food and all this stuff." My gift to you will be woodland creature bedding and
Squirrel bedding, and we'll just sort of nod at each other and have a mutual like
Yeah, this is-
understanding.
and it's a comforter, not a quilt.
Ooh. Yeah. That's the day I can go back to comforters. Oh, I wouldn't want to though. I wouldn't want to. I'd be like, no, the quilts remind me of him, and now I'm a quilt girl.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. You'll layer the quilt on top of the comforter, you know, or maybe vice versa.
I'm gonna be like, it's not the same. Like if I were to go back to comforters now, I would just be like, this feels wrong.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I guess I'm keeping that bedding to myself. You hear that,
No, I still
Fungus?
want it.
Fair. You know, I mean, the thing is I think you need woodland creature patterns on your bed at some point in your life, and
yeah, I'm
you
gonna
know?
reserve that for old age. You know, if I ever am somewhere with a guest room, I'll have like just a woodland creature guest room.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll have to sell for that, or maybe the bean will have to have a woodland creature comforter.
Or maybe Frank will pick up bird watching, and then he'll want woodland creature bedding because he's now a bird watcher.
I just found the blackest bedding. All right, tell me if this is more black or more Indian.
Oh.
I can smell the curry already. I think this is more Indian.
Yeah, especially.
La, 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 la. La, 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 la. I'm in love with Lonely Johnny.
The thing is that those drapes really like
Ugh.
they solidify it for
crust, so crusty. Ugh.
What is so appealing about this?
I don't understand. Maybe the Indians think this looks rich or something.
I mean, it's because to me it
Never.
looks
This is the last thing I'd
old
ever
and
buy.
poor for sure.
Bold and poor?
No, old.
Oh, old.
It like I feel like it's just like what an old poor person in America wants to get. It just doesn't look appealing to me at
Ugh. It looks like it smells.
all. Yeah.
It looks like it has never been washed. It looks like it belongs to somebody who doesn't think they ever need to wash their comforter.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. That's a nope from me.
Yeah, it's not appealing.
How else can we stereotype based on bedding?
I don't know if that's a stereotype. I feel like that's just the truth, though.
Okay. Let's see. I have issues. This bedding actually brings up a lot of issues I have about my childhood. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I was never okay. I shared a room with my sister growing up. Like the idea, the notion that I could have whatever bedding I wanted, or literally that applies to everything. Like there was no picking out your own bedding. There was no like my sister and I had one quilt like we had a summer blanket. It wasn't even a quilt. We had a summer blanket that went on the bed, and then we had a winter comforter, I guess. There was no like getting new bedding every couple of years. It was
Yeah.
that's it. That was it till we went to college. And so when I see like a bedding set like this sounds like, oh, this is like a spoiled rich girl whose parents like got her whatever she wanted. And like this bedding
Yeah.
reminds me of the girls I went to school with who like had a candy drawer in their kitchen, or like got to have bagels every day for lunch with Snapples. Like this is like, oh, look at you and your nice bedding that you picked out yourself.
Yeah.
It's like I'm triggered because me and my sister had the same, like I'll never forget it. It's like in my forever brain. It was like I hated it too. The summer blanket I hated so much. It was like thinner than a quilt. And it had like nubbies on it, like covered in like these nubs, and it was like carnation pink, and I really hated it, and it was like rough feeling. But they
Oh, man.
were never like getting us new bedding. Like that was
Yeah.
unheard of. And like you didn't
Yeah.
get to pick it out. Like you got what you got, and it didn't even occur to me that you could have something else.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw somebody like went to a friend's house and they saw their bedding looking similar to something like that. I was like, I didn't even know that it existed.
Mhm.
I just remember having like I don't even remember what kind of bedding I even had. Like I just remember like I feel like there was just sort of like shared blankets for the house, and then like you would grab a blanket to use, and then when it was time to wash it, it got washed, and then like if it was available again for you to pick it, then you would pick it, or whatever was ready after all the blankets got washed. Like nobody even had like their own, and I feel like they were all like my parents' old blankets. Like they're okay,
Oh, yeah.
we had they whatever stuff that they had from like when my mom had her own apartment when she was 19 or whatever, and like
Okay,
all
that
that
was
kind
all
of
mixed
stuff. And
in.
then yeah, it was just like all that kind of like blanket hand me down type stuff.
Yeah, it was a lot of blanket hand-me-downs. I took to college blanket hand-me-downs. I took to college like my brother's bedding set.
Man,
It
I
was
remember I
like
had my
navy
first.
blue, and it smelled sort of musty.
Oh,
I remember
well,
that.
I mean,
We couldn't just like go nuts and wash the thing before I took it to college. I don't know. Times were tough.
maybe
Times
even spray
were
some
tough.
Febreze on there,
Anyway, so
something.
this bedding set fills me with rage.
Yeah, that's a
Throw
Whew.
pillows? This girl got to have throw pillows? This girl has
She got to
European
throw.
shams?
She got to throw her pillows on the ground every night.
Must be
Or
nice.
excuse me, on the floor. Floor is
Must
inside, ground is outside. But
must be nice.
yeah, must be nice. You have pillows that you can just throw on the floor every night. I mean, I have
Yeah.
those now, but like, I mean, they're like pillows I
Wow.
intended to sleep on, but then it just seemed like too many, especially because I don't have enough space on the bed for the dogs, and
Mhm.
so some of them will end up on the floor because of that.
And I didn't think I didn't think we were poor either. My parents did not spend money on us like that.
Right. Well, because it's like you still had stuff. It wasn't. It might not have been ideal, but like you still had stuff. You know.
Yeah, we had
So it's like,
stuff. I just
granted,
didn't
like
know. Yeah, there was no picking whatever you want when it came to anything. They weren't like asking us what we wanted for dinner. They weren't like, what do you want to do this summer? There was no like, oh, we gotta, and there was no like, going shopping for clothes all the time. It's just like,
Oh
I don't
man.
know. I like wore the same shit all the time.
Oh yeah. By high school, there was no new clothes. The only time we would really get new clothes was like because we were growing, and
Mm-hmm.
like we had to, or someone was gonna call CPS. Yeah, my mom ran into a bit of a problem because I had a pair of sneakers and there was like holes in them.
Oh
And
no.
I complained to an adult about it. Not even like try to get anybody into trouble. I was just like, my toes hurt and I really want these shoes really bad, but my mom won't let me get them. I don't know what to do. And like the lady was looking at my feet and was like, "Girl, there's holes in your shoes." I was like, "Yeah, but my mom says I can't have new ones." And she's like, "What?"
Oh.
And like my mom was like, "Ah." And so she took me to Payless to make sure that I got shoes that fit me. And then I had to
Oh,
make sure that my
we
feet didn't
lived at
grow.
we lived at Payless.
Mhm.
Do you remember have you seen the movie Can't Hardly Wait?
I watched scenes of that with you
There
recently.
is a character in the movie, this girl who she has a party at her house, and of course everything gets demolished. Like they break an expensive vase, but she's obsessed with the idea of everybody signing her yearbook, and she's like, "These are memories frozen in time, people." And she's like, "Don't go in the fancy room." This is her bedding.
Oh,
Behold. This is her bedding. This is her. Actually, this is fine. But I'm thinking like this wallpaper reminds me of this character.
man. See, like, and that's a cute, simple
This is
set.
cute. This is
That
like
should be
this is
easy to find.
yeah.
Like an inexpensive version of that if you're, parents on a budget.
This is
Man, I had a
cute.
friend in high school. Man, her senior project ended up being decorating her bedroom, and oh man, it was like this. It was like French inspired, and she had
Ooh.
these like black and white stripes on the walls, and like these really cute little like Eiffel Tower decorations. I think she painted her
Ooh.
ceiling hot pink or something like that. It looked also like very similar to Victoria's Secret back in the day, but
Fancy.
I'm like, dude, there's no way I would have ever been able to do something like that.
Oh yeah, there was no painting the
Yeah,
walls. My dad would throw an absolute shit fit if I even put a nail in the wall. We had to use fun tack only, which was like this mushy blue sticky substance that you could like if you wanted to put a poster on the wall, you had to do with fun tack, or like you
Yeah.
it had to be cleared through dad. And I was like too scared of him anyway to even like ask, could I hang this up? So I just like never bothered. He just
Man.
didn't want stuff hung up on the wall. I wonder if that's a German thing. He just thought it would like
Probably.
lower the value of the house by putting holes in the walls. He just thought it looked bad, so we just didn't do it.
That's when you caulk it and you just paint over it.
Caulk! I didn't even know caulk was a thing. Just sure, fill the damn thing up. It's not a big deal. But he made it sound like, oh, you put a hole in the wall, that's it.
I
You're
know.
done.
Like I don't understand. That was a big thing back in the day. It's like, do you know how inexpensive caulking is too? Like,
yeah. What's interesting about this bedding set, this is obviously, I think, for black people, this design. Correct me if I'm wrong. But if you switch to the brown, boom, Indian again.
oh yeah,
This is for
yeah.
Indian people.
That is definitely.
La 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 la. Yeah. I can hear the Bollywood.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Wait,
Ding,
no,
ding,
wait,
ding,
that's
ding. Oh wait, that's Asian.
That's Chinese. Yeah. Whoops.
This is a little Indian too. I would say these are both Indian.
Yeah, I mean the blue is less Indian, but
That is super Indian. This is like
yeah.
I'm an Indian doctor and I have to get up early
Yeah.
for work. I gotta go to a surgery in the morning.
I'm an Indian doctor.
Hello, I have to go to sleep now.
I get up early in the morning for work.
Get up very early. Let me show you an example of this bedding is I am a college student. I am a male college student. Just starting out. And I'm bringing this
Yes.
to my first apartment because I don't know any better. This is fine. This is fine for a
Yeah.
man, really until probably 35 years of age. You could coast
Yeah.
off this.
Fellas, you could this is this is acceptable. You should look into bedding that is inspired by this if you don't already have something that looks like this.
No paisley is for black people. Got it. No, it is for Indian people. To be honest, I have not found a great example of black bedding so far. I'm looking for satin, black, gold, like bold patterns here.
I mean, that first one was pretty good.
This is very college student. Take it away. I need to find an example of what I'm thinking of.
Too bad you can't just search like bedding for black people.
I know. I would be put on a list and they'd be like, we don't appreciate your kind here at Macy's.
Listen, Macy's, it's not. I'm just trying to shop for my friend.
This bedding reminds me of my first boyfriend who was cheating on me with this Asian girl that he went to college with. So this is triggering for me too. This bedding. This is like, oh, I lock my computer every time I leave the room.
Yeah, this bedding screams drowning in Axe deodorant body spray.
Yeah. This bedding screams, what? Why don't you trust me? Why wouldn't you trust me?
Jersey Shore spiked hair. Puka shell necklace even. I mean, granted.
Black and red is like, this bedding is a red flag. If you see a man, know a man with this bedding, run. Do not walk away.
Yeah.
It's just too intense. It's like, who hurt you?
Yeah, it's because he wants to have like he wants to look more than he wants
more
to look
sophisticated than he is.
Yeah, like because the first one that we're talking about the male college dorm situation, he knows that that's what all the dudes are doing. He wants to stand out. He wants to look like he has style or he can decorate his room.
And he doesn't.
He doesn't. And so he gets this.
This is the bedding of someone who listens to techno, unfortunately. And
he listens to prodigy noises.
And fingers poorly.
Oh, yeah.
This is the bedding of a man with no sexual skills.
He does not clip or file his nails.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
He's just going in there with daggers. It's
do not. Ugh, this is so off-putting. All right, next. A lot of this bedding is triggering to me. Okay, this bedding is kind of black. I'm thinking, this is like I'm a woman with a PhD. I don't need no man, but kind of bedding. What do you think? J Queen, literally called J Queen. That's the brand.
J Queen. Oh, okay, yeah. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Yeah.
Please stick to the
rivers and the lakes that you're used to.
This is the bedding of a woman who was gonna pay for the first date. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Yep. She don't need you. If you go back to a woman's apartment and this is on her bed, guess what? It's over before it's even begun. She don't need you. She don't want you. She don't trust you. She's been hurt.
She might not be calling you tomorrow.
Or this is a gay man's bedding. True.
Well,
could be. Captain Salty, are you a gay man? It is. Yes, it's Jada Pinkett Smith's bedding. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's who she slept with, or that's the bedding that she slept with her son's friend on.
What's with the donor pill? I'll tell you, it's to sit on after you've had backdoor adventures.
Backdoor adventure.
Don't sniff that donut pillow. Don't go near it. Do not. All right, let's find some more bedding that's triggering for me.
We're only looking at triggering bedding or black bedding.
Black bedding or like, ugh. Okay, some of this bedding is nice. Some of this is like the kind of thing my mom would have because she'd be like, I want it to look like the beach in here.
Oh, I love that. It's
Ugh.
so funny how
More-
like I love and hate beach decorations.
Right.
Beach decor.
I
you
like
know?
when something looks beachy, but then I get upset because I go, the reality is I live nowhere near the beach. And who am I kidding? Like, why am I trying to look like something I'm not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This isn't the beach. This isn't the actual beach.
This is not the beach. This bedding is a little black. Doot, 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 doot. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Stop being bad.
Stop. J Queen. This is the brand. J Queen.
J Queen. Oh my god.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Oh
No.
wait, what's that other TLC song? The one the whoop 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 whoop. Remember that? If you really wanna find something to find, I ain't the one for you. If you really wanna know, boy, I ain't no silly hoe to do whatever you wanna do. Ooh, ooh.
I don't know that song.
Man.
This bedding reminds me when I first moved to Queens, I lived with a 65-year-old woman named Susan.
Susan, I remember Susan.
In a rent-controlled Queens apartment that I'm pretty sure I was paying the lion's share of because she didn't work, Susan. She loved to hightail it out to the Upper West Side every day and go to the library with one of these straw-colored canvas tote bags. And this bedding reminds me of Susan because it's kind of like, crunchy looking.
Yeah, she doesn't wear a bra.
No bra.
She doesn't want you to eat animal product in the apartment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She has a lot of complicated rules as it refers to like the trash. She was so anal about the trash. You couldn't put any kind of food trash like a banana peel. She would lose her shit if you threw that out. You had to put that in a separate plastic bag like for composting, but we wouldn't compost. It was freaking Queens. No one had a yard. No one had compost. You just wanted the food garbage in its own little bag. And then paper garbage would be in one trash bag and then recyclables in another bag. Oh my God. I'm so triggered. It's all coming back to me.
I can't
have
handle
PTSD.
any of this right now. Here's the thing. If you're a recycle center, okay, and you are picking up recycling and you're telling me I need to wash my garbage and separate it before
She
you
was a
can pick
garbage
it up,
washer. You had to
you
wash
don't-
your yogurt container before putting it in the bin.
If I'm already paying for this to be picked up, then you can easily pay an employee to wash my garbage and separate it for me. Why am I giving you any money then?
I lived with and again, people washed their groceries during COVID. This was a pre-COVID garbage washing single woman. Yeah, feminist, no kids, never married, 65 years old. I lived with her for 4 years.
Ooh-wee.
That's like Stockholm syndrome. 4 years.
4 years
Wow.
with having to wash your garbage.
I washed my garbage for this woman for 4 years. And what do I get in return? Nothing.
Nightmares. PTSD. Thanks, Susan.
I found it. The most black bedding. Ready? This is satisfying. Okay. Again, the brand is J Queen. Behold, the blackest bedding.
Oh.
This is very black. This is a very
I feel
black
like it's a
bedding.
black dude.
This is a
This feels
black
like a black
dude with a he has an okay job. He just is like, or maybe he does really well and he just thinks that this is like the peak of class.
I feel like I could just smell his cologne as I was looking at this. Like I just feel like there's like a certain smell and I can't tell you what it is. I don't know if it's not like Aqua de Jo. It's like
a
what
musk.
is it? There's like oh man.
Gold chain.
Yeah.
Black guy
He
that likes
does.
Scarface, very Egyptian. See, this guy likes it. What are you, black Technologic?
Technologic is
Thank you. Thank you. I'm finally, that is pretty black.
I mean, J
Charlie
Queen.
Sheen vibes. Yeah.
How is
Mhm.
J Queen gonna like steer us wrong here? You know what I mean? She knows.
The
J Queen
drapes
knows.
match. This is
Yeah.
very Diddy. These are Diddy sheets. The Diddy diddlers.
Oh,
Ooh,
Diddy.
he's got a fake
Yikes.
fireplace in his bedroom.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely a black.
This
dude's
right
room.
here is whimsical college student. Oh, you know what also pisses me off? Bedding with locations on it. Like bedding with like a Paris bedding. It's like most of the people that own Paris bedding have never fucking been outside the country, and it bothers me.
Yeah, like, do you think that people who live in France have a big old Eiffel Tower on their
No.
comforter? Do you think that people
This
who live
is
in New York have the Empire State Building?
This is insufferable college student or like early 20s girl bedding. Like, oh, I love Paris. I like the idea of Paris. And it's like,
Yeah.
you've never been.
She's that girl. She's like, I'm manifesting my trip to France, and that's where I'm
Yeah.
gonna meet my husband. And voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
No,
You
it's
know,
like
just
it's the Muzzies have commandeered Paris. It is not what it used to be. Oh, it's 1999. But this is the Paris bedding that you think you're gonna get Paris bedding when you go to Paris. Guess what? No, it's overrun with illegals, much like this country. So
you go to Paris.
This is a dream state. This is it's a bed. I get it. You're dreaming, but you're dreaming if you think your Paris experience is going to be like this bedding.
Yeah, well, like, if I want to go, if I'm thinking like, oh gosh, you know what, London sounds great, which that just euthanized me because obviously something went wrong. But I'm not gonna put like Big Ben on my sheets.
Ooh, Parliament. Yeah.
Like I'm not. What? I mean, I can't think of like any place that I want to go. Okay, you know what? I have considered moving to Florida over the last few years. I've been like toying around with this idea that maybe I should start putting a plan together. What do you think I'm gonna do? Like put images of Disney World or whatever? What's out there in Florida?
Florida, yeah, Disney World,
or like take
St.
like
Augustine crocodiles.
An image of like the shape of Florida, like putting it on. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put that on my bedding. I'm just gonna. I'll go visit one day.
Mm-hmm. I don't like this. I don't like the kind of person who would own Paris bedding. They're in for a rude awakening. Okay, you're not gonna live a Paris bedding life. Sorry, it's just not gonna happen unless your dad pays for your rent. Which, if that's the case, I fucking hate you. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I hate you because your dad's alive and he pays for stuff for you. Rude.
Ugh, more Paris bedding.
Talk about a 1-2 punch.
So much Paris bedding. More J Queen.
J Queen knows what's up.
Okay. Wow.
I'm trying to remember that Keith Sweat song from back in the day.
Oh, some of this is hideous. Oh,
hideous,
little boy.
hideous, fat and hideous.
You know what doesn't trigger me for some reason is like little boy bedding.
Because you have a little boy.
I have a little boy. Oh,
he's so cute.
This bedding triggers me. This is really funny. I think. Ugh. Hideous, horrible, disgusting. Again, this is like college student. Like I'm an interesting 20-year-old college student, or again, like freshly graduated first
I feel
job.
like they're trying to market this to an architect student.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, hey, oh yeah, you want to be an architect? Check it out. Get this bedding. Look at that. Look at that picture in the background. That's the building you're gonna make.
You know what this looks like? This looks like Q*bert. Remember the game Q*bert, where he's like what, and he just like
I never played
he jumps
that.
like he could jump off the game and like he just like jumps back and forth like down this Q*bert. I'm aging myself, but
Q*bert. Well, I mean, I never got to play all the games, so
this was an arcade game, Q*bert. He was like a man with like a trumpet nose, like a honk nose. Yes,
Cute.
Cubert
All
bedding.
right.
All right. You know what I hate
Cubert.
now that it's
It does look like Cubert. Oh my God, he does have a trumpet nose.
He does.
Oh, I like this picture of him
nose.
with glasses on.
He has glasses on?
Yeah. In this picture that I'm looking at, here I can just share it.
This
You
beach.
can-
Okay, let's talk about beach and ocean themed bedding because this is the kind of bedding my mom would have. She'd be
Yes.
like, "Everything's fine. I'm at the beach." You know what I mean? Like her and dad would be like yelling at each other and like just absolutely hating each other. And she'd be like, "I'm just gonna get in my beach bedding with a glass of Chardonnay and forget all about it. You know, la la la. I'm at the beach. You know,
The coping sheet.
this is coping bedding. This is like
Coping bedding. Yes.
Unless you are living, this is a coastal situation. Unless this is literally in a beach house. If you have beach bedding in a not and you're land bound, you are definitely
you're
trying to escape some shit.
You're stuck inland and you look like you're at a beach house. Things are happening in the home that need to be addressed.
There's stress in the home. If you have beach bedding, yet you are not near water.
I mean, I gotta say, like, because my grandparents they live on the beach, and even at their house, I'm like, do we have to have like the beach stuff in here too? Like, it's right there. The beach is right there.
You must never forget you're at the beach. You know, it has to be in every room.
Yeah, like I was just like, well, I mean, we're already here. Like, right after walking the house, and like, okay, just to let you know, when you look straight ahead, that's the sound. But you gotta know, you can't forget. Like when you leave the house, you gotta see the beach. Like it's
You
just
must not forget.
I don't know.
So much of that in people's houses in the 90s, ultra tack. Oh, my mom loved beach stuff. She loved lamps full of shells. She loved just loose shells out on the table. She loved wicker.
Man, I feel like it also for some reason went hand in hand with Avon for some reason. I feel like they had, I don't know, like there was like a beach perfume. There seemed to be like a beachy thing going on with them for a while there back in the day, back in the 90s.
Loved beach. Oop, I found more black bedding. Bedding for blacks. If you are a black person, you will love this bedding.
Whoa.
Look how elegant.
That chandelier is a nice touch.
Yeah. This bedding is means business. This is very serious, very sophisticated.
Yeah.
This bedding demands that you buy them a steak on the first date.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I want tonight. Or this one. For me
I
and
ain't
you.
nothing wrong. No. What is like
so come here, baby, and let me give it to you.
Hold on. Does Chrissy know she's on the cover of Cash Grab 2? Yes, I was inspired. I inspired the artist.
You know, Repairman Jack, you seem to have been missing the other night. We discussed this.
Yes. It's called being a muse. You won't understand.
We looked at the imagery right here on this channel. What was that? Monday night?
This is royalty. This is not just royalty, black royalty sleeps in this bed.
We was Kangs.
This is the We Was Kang set. And there's look a Black Friday deal. And look, it's still so fucking expensive. Who would buy this?
Oh my God.
We know who. The same people that spend a lot of money on sneakers. That's who. This is no reason to spend this much money on bedding.
I can get something that is a lot more palatable for like $35.
I've had black friends, Erica. I'm just telling you what the bedding reminds me of. Like who I would imagine. Every time I see bedding, I just imagine who I think would be in that space. This is not black bedding, says Erica. Then whose bedding is this?
Just because it's a black person that has the bedding doesn't mean they're like part of the black community. It's a black person.
Hold on.
You
You're
know?
telling me that
And so
this is not black bedding? This is no white person owns this bedding
that
set.
is R. Kelly's bedroom.
Yes. This is if
Mama,
if
it's telling me
someone can prove to
no.
me that a white person owns this bedding, I will send you $100.
The white person that owns that bedding was really poor and it got it at a garage sale for 50 cents.
I
They
don't know
didn't
why
actively seek out $300 bedding and
that's
found that.
expensive. That's really expensive. I don't know. Maybe
I don't see
maybe
nothing wrong.
maybe I don't know what kind of bedding black people sleep in.
I just think that, well, you know, it's the thing is that it's the R&B singer black bedding. It's not just like just the person is a black person. It's
it's a black energy.
There's a whole lifestyle behind this that we're also observing or taking into consideration, you know?
I found more triggering bedding. Okay, I had a girl I went to college with. Her parents were oil tycoons, like just so rich. Gigantic house in Austin, even before Austin like became woke. Just like mansion with a pool and a hot tub in the back. We went there for spring break, I believe sophomore year, and she just had like so much Vera Bradley. And then my school, Fairfield, was like kind of preppy, and there were a lot of kids that went there with money because it's in Fairfield County, which is one of the richest, if not richest county in the country. It's up there. It's like Newport. It's like Greenwich. And I feel like she would have this bedding. This is like my parents are rich. I don't have to worry about money bedding. That's why this bedding triggers me.
She picked that bedding out for sure. She got to pick it out. That wasn't just to take what you get. Beggars can't be choosers. She got to pick that out.
She got to pick it out. It's feminine. You're not worried like, oh,
this is what do they call it?
This is nice. Like she probably brought this to college. Like, I'm gonna bring throw pillows to college. Deal with it. And then probably her, your roommate gets upset and like her fucking boyfriend comes in one of the throw pillows just to get back at them.
Oh, poor thing. Now you have to go get a new throw pillow.
Yep.
She's the type that ride horses. Yeah.
Rides horses. It is also
Horse
grandma
girl.
bedding. Barbie dream house.
I feel like it's like, what do they call it? Like a country chic, not country chic, but like a.
It is. It's preppy. It's It is like country chic.
What's the word that I'm looking for? Because it's not rustic. It's the like.
Barefoot Contessa.
Like it's like there was a word.
Shabby chic.
Maybe shabby chic. Is it
No,
shabby
shabby chic is more boho. It's more like.
Oh yeah. No, I'm thinking like it was like a specifically like a western. It was like a country something.
Country core.
I don't know. Cottage core.
Is this a little normal core too?
Yeah, I mean this definitely looks like a very Taylor Swift type of.
Looks like bedding Alicia Silverstone would have. Yeah, Southern preppy, very Southern preppy. That was this girl that I friends with in college. I was more just jealous because she fucking had so much money. But she had a brother that died while we were in college, so things even out.
Sucks.
I think
I
think he had meningitis. He had one of the
Yikes.
things it was like all of a sudden very sudden.
Dude, meningitis is like the weirdest thing ever. I hear about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know how I never got that.
Because I think they make you get vaccinated before you go to college.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Well, I didn't go to college, so all I got was a ruptured appendix.
Good for you. You saved a lot of money and time. Some of these are hideous. Ugh. This is the most inoffensive bedding. This bedding keeps to itself. This bedding, definitely doesn't step up in an emergency. This bedding is like middle management. Just doesn't want to be. This is probably something I would end up getting.
I mean,
To not
you gotta,
offend a masculine sensitivity.
you gotta dress it up. You gotta style it somehow. Because like right now, this is so depressing to me.
This
Like
is depressing.
it just looks to me like,
Yes,
okay,
it's NPC bedding.
I'm about to go to the hospital and just be miserable. Everything's gonna be so.
Yeah, I hate my job. I need a live, laugh, love moment.
Yeah, we need a burst of character here. Yeah, it is NPC. Like
hospital.
That's
bedding.
like hospital
But
bedding. Yeah,
guys would sleep in this. This is like a
Well,
guy.
yes.
Like I don't know what to get. I'll just get this. Whatever.
Yep.
It's gray.
Yeah.
It's white.
For
fine.
sure. Yeah, this will do. That's fine.
Bed and breakfast for money. Yes. Generic Asian starter set. Yes, this is
My
like
name is
I'm
Glenn
Asian. I live in
Miyashiro.
a tiny apartment. I work literally all day, so no one even sees this bedding.
Yeah, he eats his
Cubicle.
sushi on the floor.
Mm-hmm. Yes. This is like I don't know. I worked in a cubicle for 15 years. Nothing. Sometimes you gotta just work in a cubicle. It happens. But wow.
Yeah, I worked in a cubicle. I think a lot of my soul left my body.
Even if your child is a video game enthusiast, never, ever, ever buy them this bedding. This is like, go! Ah! Like you literally like, I wake up, I play video games, I go to sleep, I play video games. It's like, don't. This is, your kid needs a break. You need to let them go to sleep and not think about video games. You don't, this is like, I wake up, I do video games. Like this kid wears a eat, sleep, video game, repeat t-shirt.
He just has the Tetris theme song going on in his head the whole time. Just yeah.
This is, don't do this to your kid. This is like, let them relax for Christ's sake. This is too much.
Yeah, it's too much. It's it like this is puberty redacted.
I don't like it when video games is someone's entire personality. It should just be like a segment. This is where autism begins. Yes, spoiled brat alert. Yes.
Oh man, yeah, you're definitely gonna have a kid with no personality if you let them. This is the thing. That's kind of bad. It's probably no one wants to lose their virginity.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, if you want to make sure that your kid is not getting anyone pregnant, is not getting any STDs, then like, yeah, the second a girl sees that, she's gonna like.
The second your kid is, I don't know, 15, they should hopefully be grown out of this bedding. Like this bedding only works for a few years.
Yeah, 10, 11, 12, those teenage.
Do you really want to still have this bedding in high school? Maybe, but you shouldn't.
That'd be weird. That's what if you're trying to like, okay, listen, we got to upgrade the bedding now. You're in high school now, and he doesn't want to give it up. Therapy. It's time for therapy. Something's wrong.
Oh, I need my high score pillows.
Like what you're gonna have to do is like send him away to summer camp, and take the bedding, burn it, and put new bedding on there.
Sometimes I make the pillow say score high. No. Yeah,
It's not good.
Bedding should not say things.
Especially score high.
Yeah. God, some of this is hideous.
But how much black bedding is there?
It was really just that one example. Like these other ones. Ooh, this is pretty. Is it? Do I want this?
Is there
I could have.
woodland? Does it have woodland
Up,
creatures?
it's a comforter. It's a comforter. Abort, abort, abort.
Abort mission. Abort mission. We can't do this.
We can't. We can't. We won't. I'm seeing more like. Oh, this has birds on it. Nope. Can't do it. Not till.
No creatures.
Not till I'm alone.
No. Just, I mean, I feel like if you can get Frank into bird watching,
he won't.
Well, not now. He's still too young. It's
Right.
Give it at least another 10 years.
He'll
then
he'll be too young then. I would say when we're 70, I'm just gonna be
70?
like, "So, what do you think about birds?" And then I'll just see where the conversation goes. This bedding
I
is
guess like
so
when you're
cool. Okay, yeah.
Well, I don't know, because because the bean's gonna still be kind of young. Because
This bedding is so cool. I don't think I could get away with it though. How cool is this? No?
I'm not. I don't think I would get that.
It's loud and crazy, but it's very southwestern chic.
I mean, I was definitely getting a like a little Native American vibe. Yeah,
cool.
maybe like maybe like a little Aztec kind of vibe. You know,
this this bedding goes to the casino at night.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it would be my people, so I should probably be more interested in it since I am technically Native American. But
oh god, this is the most hideous Indian bedding. Ugh. Who would wear
curry kind?
The curry is so hard. This is the hideous. Why? Ugh, these pillows, pill-shaped pillows. Like
that's
they've
when
had
you
their
have
time.
That's for those who have back problems.
Who is this for? Who is this? What are you going to use this little pillow for?
You tuck it under your knees, or
when you're getting a massage, yeah.
Or you throw it under your lumbar for support when you're sleeping.
It's gross.
Man, it's so funny because like if you change that color pattern a little bit, it'll be like the white lady that loves yoga, right?
Yeah,
but this like color scheme is giving me. It's very much like, oh no, this is the Durka Durka. This is an Indian person. But if you switch, if you change the color scheme to lighter neutrals, like your creams, maybe even like a pale pink or something, or just like maybe just cream and white something, then you have the white lady that just really likes yoga.
This is another Indian surgeon bedding set.
Yep, he's going to work early.
This comforter smells like BO, and you know it.
Oh yeah. It's so funny. I remember working retail way back in the day when I was a very young lady, and it was a very heavily Indian populated place. And so these people, they would come in and smell bad, and they would always stock up on perfume. And they were like, I want to get all these perfumes. I need to send these back home to my family. And all I could think was like, okay, but what about the deodorant? Have you considered deodorant? Maybe that's what they want back home. Why are you dousing yourself in heavy perfume? Because I know what you're doing. You want to cover yourself in perfume because you all know that you smell. But what are you doing? Is that you're just, oh man.
Why don't Indian people know they smell? Maybe that's a tweet.
Somebody actually, what's funny is one of my coworkers asked, why do you guys smell like that? She fucking asked a dude that.
They're smart enough to be doctors, but not smart enough to be like, we fucking stink, guys. We gotta make a few changes around
we gotta
here.
Figure this out. And the dude that she asked, his response was, well, we love to eat a lot of curry.
Not an excuse. Italian people love cold cuts. They're not walking around smelling like ham.
Well, and think of all the garlic. The garlic.
Oh,
in so many, like I have downed so much garlic today just from my mashed potatoes. I still know
maybe
how
it
to
just
wash my
comes out their
armpits and
pores.
put.
Maybe they're not washing. Is that crazy?
I feel like they're sweating it out everywhere. At one point, like everything that you consume, it's gonna come out.
Right.
Like,
If you eat it every day, you can never get ahead of it because you're constantly sweating it out.
yeah, and like don't get me wrong, I like Indian food. I think a lot of it's delicious, but I'm not putting up with that. We put that down like maybe once a month minimum or
Yeah,
maximum.
I haven't
Okay,
had
you
Indian.
can't be.
Frank doesn't like Indian food. I haven't had it in like 10 years. Because I'm
I
like,
mean,
it's not that important to me. It's not worth fighting for.
no. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like it's good. There are certain Indian dishes that I think about every once in a while. And I'm like, wonder if that one restaurant I went to like 10 years ago is still open because I might go there sometime. But it's not important enough for me to like even look to see if I even remember what the name of that restaurant was.
You know, I also don't tolerate race cars.
Oh my God.
Race cars. This is almost worse than the video game. No, it's just as bad. It's just different.
This feels like it's a video game race car. This is not NASCAR. This is not NASCAR vibe. This is I'm playing a 90s video game racing game.
Race car. It's just generic. Race cars. Oh, it's a traffic light.
Oh yeah, why do you have a traffic light? You don't use a traffic light in racing.
No.
That's what the flags are for.
A wheel and a traffic light. Why not 4 wheel pillows then?
Man, yeah, this is a mess. They
What a mess.
really yeah,
What
they
little
dropped the
boy
ball.
is gonna fuck with throw pillows? No, they don't care about that.
They're definitely throwing those on the floor and they're not putting them back up on their bed.
Never. It's for the mom to be like, "Look, I made your bed." Oh my god, I missed all these supers. Viking,
Uh-oh.
did you guys see the guy who tapes? Oh, yep, we did. That was a nice little wrinkle of
mess was that?
BS. If you give him another, might be the only way. I don't know what that's about.
Uh-oh, whoops.
Siba, thank you for gifting 5 memberships.
Woo!
See? Betting stream is peak you. I love it. Classic segment. It involves racism, jumping to conclusions, and my past trauma. By the way, I honored the mailing of your Christmas trees by immediately eating a whole anchovy pizza. I have the box right here, Sam. I was thinking about opening it, or maybe I'll wait till a different stream. Thank you, Sam. Oh my God, it's 12:47. Baby's probably hungry and awake. No text from Frank. Maybe he's still sleeping. DS, I literally can't tell the difference between any of them. Go full Glenn Beck and get the turquoise one. Glenn Beck has turquoise bedding.
How do you know?
How do you know that?
Bedding looks like.
Wow, that's very specific. DS, but it costs less than your so-called black person bedding.
It's from J Queen, for crying out loud. J Queen, you're gonna tell me
You're so-called black person bedding.
It's from J Queen. That's not so-called black person.
It's
That
not
is
J Queen. I'm not doing it.
Oh my god.
Yes, sorry. If I was a dick, you ladies are awesome. Happy Thanksgiving. Going to the bar where I belong. Lol. We love you, DS. Thank you. Race cars.
Race cars. Okay, I need to find. Okay, there's this.
I picked the most expensive sets, and I said it's black. All right, whatever. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's for white people too. Old nerdy. Oh, black bedding. Bam.
Black Betty, bam, lamb, whoa. Black Betty, bam, lamb, whoa.
I said that like, oh, black bedding. Bam, a lamb. Black bedding. So stupid thing to think about. What is stupid? It has no meaning. It's gonna help nobody watching. It's not gonna help anyone improve anybody's life. Like this whole past 3 hours has just been
you know what? This is a little on topic. Have you seen the post going around on Twitter of Andy Cohen's apartment that like he sold? And it's
No.
like it. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna send this to you because it's terrible.
Oh, it
here.
sounds terrible.
Share it.
I have another
Share.
J Queen bedding set.
I love. Show us all of the J Queen
Right,
forever.
why don't I just go to the J Queen page? What am I doing? Let's go to the J Queen store, if you will. J
Oh,
Queen.
all
right.
right. That post is in your DMs if you care
Look at
to
this.
share it
This
or
is
look
all
at
the
it.
same. This is all variations on the same thing. This is too intense. I'm sorry. I need light, almost whimsical bedding. This is too intense. Too much pressure, this
Oh
bedding.
man, like that red and gold right there.
Oh, very
is-
Indian.
Yeah. Woo. Don't like that.
No, none of this is okay. Too intense. Too
And the
high
funny thing with J
stakes.
Queen here is that it is a toss up between if it's Indian or black.
Yes. Okay, maybe no. I would say this is the least bad, but it's still too pretentious.
Yeah, the thing is that like it wants to be royalty, but it's not.
But it's just bedding.
Yeah. But it's just bedding. And the thing is like actual royalty. Well, I mean I shouldn't say actual
this is
royalty because
okay.
there's royalty
This is
in other
not
countries.
horrible. It's a little Marie Antoinette looking.
Yeah, this is actually like see that
This
feels
is okay.
like normal.
Yeah.
This feels like that's I can actually sleep on
Maybe
that.
I'm just very triggered over bedding that looks like too adult, like too fancy and too serious. I don't like serious bedding.
I don't know,
Maybe that's
man.
my problem.
Maybe that's where I'm coming from too. Because for me, I look at any of this, and I'm like, oh my god, why?
Yeah.
There's what is the point in all of this? A blanket's a blanket, man. You get under it. Why do we gotta mess around with all this stuff?
Yeah, who are you trying to be? Who are you trying to impress?
Why are we putting gold in there? Gold,
Mhm.
that's too much. For bedding?
Yeah, why do you feel like you have to prove who you are even at night?
Even in your sleep. You know?
Yeah.
You're not even awake for this moment. And here you are just proving to the world that you are royalty or whatever. Yeah, look at this obnoxious apartment. The kitchen I feel like is I can handle.
Oh shoot,
but that bed.
The baby's hungry. Oh, this is pretty.
I
That's
like the
pretty.
kitchen.
Oh, the bed is horrible.
The bed is horrible.
Ugh. This is a little wild too.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go into this next time. Thank you, Courtney. Love you guys.
I love you.
I'm leaving abruptly now. Love you.
I gotta go.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.